Goddamn. Goddamn, guys. Hmm.
Wow.
That was
That show was terrible. That show was absolutely terrible. I must say.
that's on April
You
8th.
know,
That's on April 7th and 18th. Yeah.
that show. Wow. Listen,
You were listening.
I must say that, all jokes aside, was dead ass one of the best AEW shows I've seen in a long fucking time, dude. A long time. Like, legit, I don't know what to expect from tonight, but it wasn't that.
No.
I gotta say, like, AEW shows, man, don't get me wrong. Well, I think the last, World's End was pretty good. I think Full Gear. I think I remember Full Gear being pretty like mid.
It was Full Gear. What's the one before?
Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, it was those two that were pretty mid.
And man, I gotta say, bro, the past couple pay-per-view reviews we've been doing, man, have been terrible, because the last two we've done were the Elimination Chamber and the Royal Rumble, and those shows I genuinely was not a fan of, bro. But legitimately, man, wow, I am pretty pleasantly surprised after tonight, man. That was again, man, that I seen somebody say it on Twitter. It's very true. Tonight, you feel like you got your money's worth.
No, you did.
You know, it felt like, yeah, Dynamites have been sucking, but you paid your $50 and you got commissioned in content for it. They gave you returns, they gave you debuts, and they gave you what AEW can give you in its fucking sleep. Banger ass matches. And honestly, this is why the nights like tonight are why lately I've been leaning more in the favor of liking AEW more than WWE, because I actually don't feel like I just sat through 4 hours or 3 hours of a show and half of it was chewed up with absurdly long entrances and ads. And I gotta say, dude, this wasn't even your typical AEW rush into the next match after match after match after match show. I am pleasantly surprised with the production they gave us on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Every single match had a video package. Every single match had a video package before it started. Every single one of them. They did not rush into matches. They did not rush, again, as normal AEW does. Normally, you know, a match ends and they're throwing a graphic up and then you're watching entrances 1 minute later. You know what I mean? There was time. There was time in between these matches, man. And again, I am just very pleasantly surprised with what we got tonight. This was genuinely one of the best AEW shows they've done in a long time. And if that's how we're going to rock out this year, then these motherfuckers might be back, bro.
They might have a really good year, man. I don't know if it'll overtop 2021, but it seems like they're starting off to a pretty good year with their pay-per-views. Obviously, Dynamites that built up to this were fucking horrible and needless, pointless. And even, this Wednesday's Dynamite looks all the same. But this pay-per-view really hit, man. It really hit. You really felt like you got your money's worth. There was obviously good matches. But like you said, there was good returns, there was good debuts, there was good dynamics, and then it was just good, just a good show you paid $50 for, and didn't feel like it dragged. Obviously, it was an AEW show. It was long, but I kind of come to expect that every pay-per-view. I expect to be sitting in this chair ready to be alive at about midnight, so it's really like not a shocking length for an AEW pay-per-view. And I really, really like this show, man. I really overall like the show. I like what they did. I loved the matches for the most part, man. Like you said, bro, the quality, they had promo packages before every pay-per-view. Another thing I don't ever remember AEW doing, maybe for like an all-in, is they had the pay-per-view song graphic that shouted out, the album and then the name of the artist and the song name behind the theme of the show. They never do that type of shit either. And they did that shit all throughout the night, man. it was really good production wise, and it really felt like a very complete show. And that's good to see. And that's good to see, man. Like you said, it didn't feel like you got 3 hours of commercials and entrances and fucking epic moments where it's just fucking masked people and fucking fake aura. It was just a quality show, man, and that's very nice to see in the modern days of wrestling, man. Thoroughly enjoyed the show, man. I really did, because, like you said, the start to the year with Royal Rumble and Chamber was fucking rough, dude. So this really felt like a very good palate cleanser before, well, technically Dynasty's next, but really before Mania. Because that's really the next pay-per-view, but we have Dynasty.
Yes.
Fucking forgot about Dynasty.
We do have Dynasty in less than a month on April 12th, so there's that. But yeah, it did. And again, the journey we are probably about to embark on for the next fucking month until we get to WrestleMania is probably going to be one
be rough.
That's more on the other side of happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's probably going to be a rather bad episode or edition, I mean, of WrestleMania. If their track record this year is serving us, then it's probably going to be very very bad. But AEW, on the other hand, they started off the year with this revolution. And man, again, like Sir K said, I like that term, a palate cleanser.
It really was.
It definitely felt like a palate cleanser for sure. Definitely felt like a palate cleanser because, again, people like to say that, all we do is complain and yada yada yada. Truth is, I don't want to complain.
No.
Okay, but I'm also not going to lie. If I don't like a show, I don't like a show. Again, do you think I wanted to come on here and shit on Elimination Chamber? Better yet, do you think I wanted to pay $500 to sit in the United Center and see that? No,
yeah.
I wanted a banger show. It's not what we got. Okay, that's not what we got. And again, I wanted to love the show. I did. I wanted to love the Royal Rumble. But the truth is, they just underwhelm. WWE just underwhelms. And again, AEW here, you paid $50 and you got to see a lot of good shit. And dude, I'm especially shocked because that was one thing I always always annoyed me about Tony Khan is I felt he did too much on TV. You know what I mean? Like, why are you returning people on TV? Why are you, doing all this, when, you should be saving these big moments for the pay-per-views that you're making people pay to tune into? And he fucking did that to a T tonight. He saved all his big shit, all his returns, all his debuts for the pay-per-view. Now, obviously, are you going to do everything on pay-per-view? No, I get some things you have to.
You have to make TV special to an extent.
Yeah, 100%. You have to give TV something, but I felt for a long time, especially a couple years ago, he did that too much.
No,
To where the pay-per-views were just matches. They were just matches. There was no special moments on the pay-per-view. And tonight, again, I think he did it to a T, man. I think he did it to a T. Like I said, a lot of really huge moments tonight. Still no Switchblade.
He's hilarious.
He's absolutely hilarious. These fucking tweets of his. And hey, we didn't see AJ Styles tonight, but we seen his all-in opponent. Okay, we seen Will Ospreay come back tonight. So I'm wearing my AJ Styles shirt. So is Sir K. He finally got the shirt. He's finally got the shirt here.
Speaking of the shirt, man, let me tell you guys a story about Fanatics. If we're on this WWE train, so I ordered the shirt the day after Christmas initially,
right,
and it got delayed. And from what I was told, after finally emailing them in February about my lost shirt, they said it was lost in transit and that they'll cancel it. So I was like, okay, can you reorder it? The lady said, no, we can't reorder it. It's not available. I looked on the website and it was completely available in all sizes. But she said that. So I said, okay, go ahead, cancel it, refund me. And then I just went and just reordered it because I was like, okay, I'll get the refund in a few days, whatever. Turns out it wasn't lost in transit, and I got the shirt delivered, and I assumed it was the reordered one. No, what I got delivered was the original one I originally bought, and now I'm getting emails that like, oh yeah, your other shirt's on the way. So Fanatics tricked me into buying 2 of these AJ Styles shirts, man. So soon I'll have an extra sleeveless one, I guess.
I was gonna say you have one you could cut.
I'm gonna have one I could cut to make it sleeveless, but like, well, the Fanatics tricked me into buying 2 of these fucking things. But I did wear my AEW AJ Styles shirt. Still holding hope, man. Still holding hope.
Hey, I'm never gonna let this die.
No.
I got on the train with these AEW fans, man. I can't get off now.
No, I can't.
All right, I can't.
I hopped on the train.
I can't jump off already, bro. I just got on the train.
I can't be a coward and just jump off the train,
No.
man. I gotta stay on it, and I gotta cope
Yep.
until it's very obvious that the copium ran me into a wall. Yeah, man, it was a good night. Good night with the pay-per-view, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it overall. Obviously, I wasn't perfect. There was things I didn't like. But overall, I enjoyed the show again. It was an AEW show. I had good matches. Had a good fucking eye-quenching death match that you'll love to see. That I can't wait to see the tweets about. Oh, this doesn't belong in wrestling, and this is a disgrace to wrestling. And I can't wait for those tweets, man. I'm sure they're already in circulation. But I love seeing those, dude. They're so corny.
Yeah, hey man,
This doesn't believe. How do you watch stuff like this? This is disgusting.
disgusting.
Like, bro, you're about to have Americano versus Americano match tomorrow on Raw, dude.
That's what they want to see. That's what has a place in wrestling to these people.
And like, you call us complainers. We thoroughly enjoyed the show, and come tomorrow on Unscripted, I'll probably thoroughly enjoy whatever Finn and Dom do, whatever Punk and Roman does. I don't just complain just to complain. I complain when I don't like something, when I think it could be better. And I thoroughly enjoyed the show, man. I really did. I think they overall put on a very nice show with a shockingly good production.
Yes, and what these people don't understand, again, we got a lot of it on the Elimination Chamber review. That was coming from 2 dudes that sat there.
Paid $500+ to sit there.
If you sat at home,
Another 120 in merch.
Fucking for me, it was like another fucking 640 in merch. But yeah, that was the whole Elimination Chamber experience was well over $1,000.
Oh, like $700 for me.
For me,
In that range.
But fucking, my God, but man, for us to sit there in the live audience and then still come on here and say the show was bad, I think that says something.
I would be some complainer's shill if I fucking would just talk. But that's the thing. If we talked great about that show, when most people also thought it wasn't good, we'd have been called shills and shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't fucking win in this game.
Yes, you can't.
That's why you gotta be yourself, because no matter what, in this game, you can't fucking win. So just be yourself and say what you fucking like, bro. Because you can't win. If we didn't like, let's say we didn't like Revolution. Oh, you're just AEW haters, man. Oh, they just fucking hate AEW. Oh, you just love AEW and hate you can't fucking win. So just fucking be yourself, bro, because you can't fucking win.
Correct. But as for everybody, man, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for joining us for the Revolution 2026 official post-show review. And with that, if this is your first time watching, guys, you know how the show works. Every Tuesday,
Well,
I guess
for right now,
tomorrow
on Monday
after Monday Night Raw,
I'm
we are live right after Raw with NHP Unscripted. And Friday at 3 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news, and for the AEW and WWE pay-per-views, we are on here live directly after the show goes off the air, like we are right now. So, with that being said, if you guys have not got a chance to check out 2 days ago's edition of the news, that is available for you guys on all platforms. That is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to stay first, join us right here live every single Friday at 3 p.m. Central for the news. And with that, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official NHP merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Links at the top of the description of this very video, where you can find this beautiful piece of Notorious Heels merchandise live on there as we speak, including the brand new, as you see on your screen, Slept On design, as well as all the other OG designs live on bonfire.com. Again, link is at the top of the description. And with that being said, If this is your first time watching and you do not know who we are here at Notorious Heels, I am Johnny, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Serkay here. Serkay, go ahead and tell the people what it is you are smiling about today.
Well, can't answer that, but smiling. It was a good weekend, man. Very good, very fun. Nostalgic weekend in a way, man. We were hanging out, obviously all weekend, building up to the pay-per-view Sunday, and just hanging out and doing some classic shit, playing some classic games, man. Played a bunch of classic Call of Duties,
Yes.
Infinite Warfare, Advanced, Ghost, Black Ops 3. Very, very fun weekend playing the old games, man, and just hanging out, man. It's been a very fun weekend, very enjoyable weekend. And then obviously today came and we had the pay-per-view, and it was a good pay-per-view that I enjoyed, man. So that was very nice to see. It was a very good weekend, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So that's definitely the only reason that I'm smiling here today for you guys, man. And I'm smiling because I'm here in the review with you guys, man. Very excited. Talk about this show, man. Like Durante always asks, how's life? How's the family? Life's good, family's good. How is everybody doing in the live chat? How's them doing watching the replay? What about you, bro? How are you doing?
Hey man, I am doing pretty good. Bro. Honestly, just chilling. We got we had a pretty fun weekend, man. Just kind of chilled out, man. Spent some time with some buddies of ours, and then like you said, bro. Replayed some old Call of Duties. Replayed some old Call of Duty games, and that's always fun. Been building up the PS4 collection.
Oh yeah.
Been building up the PS4 and the Xbox 360 collection. The more and more we go, so had a lot of fun on some of those, and that was a ton of fun. And then that was pretty much about it. But I'd say that was everything from really the weekend. So I'm doing good, man. I am doing pretty good. But how about you guys, man? How about you guys? As Durante always asks, I'm good. Family's good. What about you, Durante, Logan, Bell? And we got manager Logan in the chat. He feels the same way I do. He says, honestly, this is the first AEW show I've really enjoyed in a while.
Oh,
Seems like you've had some problems with HBO Max.
I think I've heard problems about the HBO Max version, man. That's why with AEW, bro, they have so many options. You gotta find the option that fucking just works and just stick with that shit. For us, it's YouTube. We buy it through YouTube. It works for us, so we ain't using nothing else.
Yeah.
That's the way you gotta do with AEW.
I am so completely traumatized from
Bleacher
Report.
That was horrible.
Once I found something that works, YouTube is my working source. And I've never went back. No. I swear, a YouTube is something I can go on. I can click 2 fucking buttons. Click the Power app on my phone twice. And buy that shit through Apple Pay, and we're up and running.
Yep, and like before, at the very start of AEW, man, that's when the PS4 had that fucking TV option where you could buy pay-per-views and shit.
Yes.
I don't know why Sony got rid of that with the 5, but we would just buy them literally just through the PS4 and watch them that way, and it worked perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
That quality was always great.
Yep.
That's when afterwards we had to switch to Bleacher Report. God-awful app, one of the worst fucking sports apps, worst just streaming apps I've ever seen in my life. That app is dog shit. Bleacher Report is a dog shit company. But over time, what were we doing before YouTube? Because I think there was something in the middle of Bleacher Report and YouTube, right? I swear there was something. Wasn't it a random service? I swear there was something in between YouTube and Bleacher Report.
Yeah, wasn't that a legal site?
Well, we would occasionally use that one.
If it ever was pissing me off too much, I
we
watch
would
wrestling.in.
Yep, that's when that shit was hitting.
Yes. No, I think that's completely gone now.
I was just going to say, I think all those got shut down, man.
I think so.
I think they doubled down on them.
I think so.
R.I.P. the goats. But we use YouTube.
Wasn't it BR, but then they moved everything to BR Live?
Yes, and it worked a little better, I think, from what I remember.
It was a tiny bit better, and then
Bleacher Report for us was absolutely horrible because it worked. It was bad for us because it had an app version, that literally just didn't work.
It didn't work.
You just couldn't watch it. Just didn't allow you to watch the pay-per-view through the app version. You had to use the website. So I had to get an HDMI to hook it up to the fucking TV for every pay-per-view. Open a laptop. It was fucked. I hated that system.
I hated it so much. And then, too, remember I would go to log in all the time, and it just would tell me that the password was wrong, and then I would reset the password and then type that password in, but it would just tell me no user found.
Or it would say new password can't be old password, so the fucking password was working. It just didn't let... Bleacher Report was garbage, man. I hated that company. I hope they shut down.
Oh, dude,
Fuck that goddamn company.
That was terrible. That was fucking terrible. But yes, hey, man. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. You had to deal with that. But yes, when they started doing YouTube, bro, I swear I've never looked back faster in my life. I was so over it.
I'm telling you.
I was so over it. I was just dying to click 2 buttons and be able to watch my show. And now
we get to do that.
On the other hand, we get to do that, but now we have to fucking deal with ESPN Plus these days.
Which that was fucked at first because you bought an ESPN version,
Yes.
And even though they said it, that ESPN version, it was the same price as the other one. It just couldn't watch WWE.
Yep.
So I had to make an account with a new, because you also couldn't cancel it and switch out their versions that you pay for.
Yep.
For some reason. So ESPN was fucked. I don't really care for ESPN too, but that's the only way to fucking do it in America.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, man. But yeah, I'm so glad those days are gone. But yes, AEW Revolution here tonight was from the Crypto.com Arena. The Staples Center, in Los Angeles, California. Listen, the GOAT was on the pre-show again. The man, the myth, the legend, the Rizzler.
GOAT, he's risen up.
The Rizzler was on the pre-show panel again, bro. The panel. He listen, man. He was risen up.
He was risen up.
He rizzed up this girl, bro. I don't know if you guys seen this shit. He rizzed up this girl, bro, better than maybe anybody I've ever seen do it in my life.
Bro, he's got it, bro. He's in his prime. That's the Rizzler in his prime, man. He's risen them all up, man.
He is.
He's got the roster.
Dude, he hit the Riz face, bro, and she just completely fell for him, dude.
She fell for him. She was instant.
Yeah. It was. I never seen anything like it.
Never in my life been seen game. When you're watching your boy spit game and you're like, damn, that's my boy right there. That's how I felt watching that shit.
That's exactly how I felt.
It's dead ass watching your boy spit some fire ass game and it works out.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly how I felt, man. So the Rizzler, hey man, more props to him. He's an absolute legend. And then this asshole Shane Taylor, bro. That's
Fucking
his name,
Shane
right?
Taylor.
Yeah, Shane Thorne.
Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor. Okay, yeah. Shane Taylor. Yeah, Shane Taylor Promotions.
Promotions.
Yeah. Dude, he muffed the Rizzler, bro. He threw him to the ground. he threw the Rizzler to the ground, bro.
It's a wild spot, man.
He fucking threw the Rizzler to the ground, but my guy, Big Justice,
came through with the spear.
Dude, he is a fucking better spear than Jay. I'm not kidding. He has a better spear than Jey Uso. I'm so really not kidding.
I'm not even lying. Dude, he dead ass has a better spear than Uso, bro. Who doesn't? Who does? The fucking 13-year-old has a better spear than Jey Uso. Oh, man. It ain't looking good for them Uso marks.
Bro.
It's not a good day to be one of those. I don't think it ever is.
Man.
Especially on weekends.
Oh man, that was, oh god, no man, that was genuinely, that was genuinely ridiculous, bro. I seen Big Justice hit this fucking spear, and I was like, wow,
that shit was better than
just wow. What can I say other than just wow? This man had a better spear than Jey Uso.
My god,
the depths that we've gone to are astronomical at this point, bro. Wow, bro. That's God, that's so sad.
That is so sad, dude. My God.
So, shout out Jay. Gotta get in the lab, bro.
Get in the lab, bro, please.
um,
So I never mind.
Jay. So Boom and Doom beat Shane Taylor Promotions on the pre-show.
Let's go. Boom and Doom.
Yep. We have the Battle Royal, which that is the first really, I guess, kind of official thing on the card here tonight is the 21-man Blackjack Battle Royal for the AEW National Championship. This one, man. This was their like pre-show match that they have bleed into the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
The match was okay. It was a bunch of, it was a nothing 21-man battle royal, to be honest. Tommaso Ciampa, the only thing I really took problem with in this match, Tommaso Ciampa got eliminated in the middle of transitioning to the pay-per-view. So Tommaso Ciampa, so we were on the pre-show, and Tommaso Ciampa was on the apron fighting with Juice Robinson, right? And this dude gets, the countdown gets to a certain point where they go off, and the screen is black, and they're transitioning into the Revolution pay-per-view itself. By the time we came back from that, Ciampa and Juice Robinson were gone. They were gone. And commentary made no mention of where they went. They were just literally just gone.
Good old AEW. They were on one night, man.
Were they?
Wrestling commentary has just been on one, bro. This last year, wrestling commentary is just they took the ball and ran with it, man.
Yes, they have.
Fucking Schiavone, bro. He's a legend tonight.
Tony Schiavone. Oh man, I love Tony Schiavone, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God.
Hey, Bill. How
Bill!
you doing?
How are you? Bell says, "Hi guys, just popping in before I go to sleep to ask why Trey Miguel was fired, but it's fine to bring Ronda Rousey in, side-eyeing that."
I don't get Warner, bro.
Warner is so wishy-washy. Like, bro, y'all wanted to bring, I know y'all would bring AJ Styles in.
Y'all would bring AJ Styles in.
He basically did the same thing that Jay Briscoe did.
Oh, well, worse. He was on TV saying that shit. He was, dude, if you see that one image of AJ Styles that was used in that interview where he said that phrase, you know exactly the image and you just think about what he said, bro. You think about it. We all know what AJ said. They would take AJ.
They're so wishy-washy. Or like,
Guevara.
Sammy Guevara has been on and off of AEW television. The only reason Sammy Guevara is not on AEW television is because of backstage instances. But in terms of like what he said
wild ass shit like 4 separate times.
Yes.
Well,
so it always blows me. Like, so y'all didn't let Jay Briscoe in the company, nor Trey Miguel, but then we let these other people in.
You let Ronda in, you would 100% let AJ in. You would, you let Sammy Guevara come back from the 4 or 5 incidences he had. You had fucking all these people that came in and said, hell, Chris, you could take that one Chris Jericho tweet and apply that shit. Or the time that Warner got pissed at Jericho for smoking that cigar on TV and almost shut AEW down. There's so many incidents where Warner is just so fucking wishy-washy and just pick and choose like what and who they're mad at, bro. Trey Miguel should 100% be in this company, bro, if Ronda is.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't get that.
I really don't understand what.
Especially that Guevara example, dude. He said egregious, crazy shit like 4 times.
The shit.
The shit about Mercedes. He said he literally has like 4 or 5 incidences where people are like, yeah, you should probably fire him for that, and they never did.
Yeah, that Mercedes shit was.
That was why. That was the worst of it. And then there was like,
God,
there was one after that too. That was in like the middle of his incidences, because that was after that is when he was gonna fight somebody, right? Who was he gonna fight backstage? Was
Eddie
it
Kingston?
Eddie Kingston. That's who it was. And then he had like 2 before that.
There was the Andrade one.
There was the Andrade fight.
Wasn't there 2 Andrade ones?
I think there was 2 Andrade ones.
There was one where people thought they were gonna fight, so they sent both of them home, and then when they both came back, they actually started fighting. Like, what? Why'd you
let them back at the same time? It's like when 2 kids fight, you suspend the other one a few days longer than the other one, so they don't come back late.
So stupid, dude.
Well, fuck it, but it makes no sense, Bell, man.
Yes.
It makes no sense.
But I agree. But thank you for popping in.
Thank you for popping in.
We love you. We miss you.
Miss
and
you.
hey, we're always here for you, man.
We're always here.
You already know what's popping. But yeah. So shit. Where was I? Yes, Tommaso. Yeah. So we bleed into the show. Ciampa and Juice are gone, and they make no mention of it. And I'm like, okay, so where the fuck did Tommaso Ciampa just go? He was just fighting with Juice Robinson on the apron, and how they're just both gone. Tony
Khan just learned that Gargano ain't coming until next year. He said, fuck, what do we do with this guy now?
Look, man, we just heard Johnny Gargano is firmly under contract.
Oh god. We ain't gonna see. We're gonna see Ciampa in and out for the next year until Johnny comes in.
Fuck.
Johnny got to go.
Speaking of news, we're already assembling a lineup for Friday.
Oh yeah. With
if it isn't Royce Keys, it's Saudi Mania. So there's a lot of
Saudi Mania, Rolls Royce, for Mania. Oh, dude, it's about to be a rough Mania, man.
I'm surprised I'm surprised they didn't want to go with Jellyhausen.
I thought they were gonna go with Jellyhausen. I think they're Rollhausen. Oh god. And then we're probably gonna get Vegas Mania 3. The way things are looking. or Indianapolis, one of the two.
Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine that, dude?
I wouldn't doubt it. It would either be Vegas or Indy. They would go to for an emergency.
Which clearly WWE doesn't do good under pressure, so if they were panicked to move the Mania,
they're gonna make the dumbest decision ever.
Yes.
Oh, let's just Vegas.
they just panicked for no reason with the WWE title situation.
Yeah, they panicked so hard they just went back to Cody. They said, okay, a Cody match is too repetitive. We gotta change shit up. A month and a half later, they're back at Cody being champion. Makes no sense, dude. They make no sense. They are horrible under pressure. And that was one of fucking Triple H's best attributes, is how well he did under booking pressure and plans change. Yeah. He is not good at that no more.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
He was literally the king of that. Jack Perry and Ricochet were the last 2 in the Battle Royal, which Jack Perry had a pretty cool entrance.
He did.
Instead of his blacked out scapegoat bus, he had the Jurassic Express.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. Like a Jurassic Park Jeep themed bus. He loves his fucking buses. He really be buying the shit out of those. He's a Facebook Marketplace demon, I think. He's got to be a Facebook Marketplace. He's got to be a lowball demon on that fucking website. Oh yeah. But it was really cool. Luchasaurus is driving. His arm is still fucked up. He was dead ass driving with a sling. Don't think that's legal. But that was dope to see, man. Yes, for sure, man. That was really cool. Perry and Ricochet were the last 2 in the apron, or the last 2 in the ring. They were on the apron, fighting each other, trying to get each other off of there. Ricochet hit a rolling Death Valley driver on the apron, and thought he had it in the bag before Jack Perry hit him with a poison Rana on the apron, and Ricochet would fall off, which would mean that Jack Perry is the brand new AEW National Champion. Jack Perry is the National Champion. Good for Jack.
Very good for Jack Perry.
Don't know what he's gonna do with that title.
Yes.
I don't know if Tony Khan knows what he's gonna do with that title. But good for Jack. Good for Jack. I like Jack. People still hate Jack. I saw one tweet, and I don't think it's true, but I think that is a fucking foul comparison. They said he's AEW's Austin Theory. I would never go that far. That's kind of a little bit.
What would you say Austin Theory is to WWE?
Who is their Austin Theory in all reality? Eh,
So what would you? Well, it depends what you look at Austin Theory. Is Austin Theory a guy to you that failed because he sucks, or
No.
is he failing because of the spots the company puts him in?
I think he fails because of the creative. I don't think he sucks.
Okay.
I don't love him. I don't think he does very well. At least all the instances we've seen, he doesn't really do well as a heel. But as a babyface, he's actually really good, man. I think that's the groove he's in. That they literally never put him in, and I think that's the big problem, man.
Yeah, I think he'd be a killer babyface.
He was heading towards it, man, and they fucking killed all the momentum. But they are nothing to like. I don't know what that tweet was talking about, but I like Jack. I'm happy for Jack, and hopefully they do something with him, and especially something with that title, because it needs it, bro. It's basically the WWE Women's US title at this point, bro. You don't think about that title.
No, 100%. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I could see. So I do see Austin Theory as one of those guys that
It's the creative. I don't really think it's him.
Yeah, I don't think he sucks. I think WWE goes back, and like you just said, I think they go back into the well of putting him in these like generic heel roles because they just think I don't know, they maybe think he looks like a heel, or he looks like this, or he looks like this. Yeah, I think, yeah, I've seen, I see so many instances where Austin Theory's like interacting with fans, and he's like cool as shit.
Yeah,
you know, and he's so nice. And then on TV, they got this guy playing a heel. I remember, back when A-Town Dork Syndrome was together, Grayson Waller said in an interview,
they're like. Austin Theory's always shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah, he was saying like this guy needs to be a baby face. He's like, I'm better suited for a heel because I don't really like the fans. I don't really like interacting with people. He was like, but this dude's out there all night, you know, meeting people. Like I think he even said like he wants that John Cena role. Like you guys got to give that to him.
That's what people said about him when he was coming up through Evolve and NXT and shit. Yes. I remember that shit.
Yes. And they continuously put him in these generic heel roles because he's got, you know, big muscles and he looks like a, you know, he's
like a Chad kind of.
He's a pretty boy, so they just think like, oh, heel. But he's like, no, I actually think, especially like his character's been through a lot with like losing Money in the Bank and all the ups and downs in his careers. I think you do have a really good really good building blocks for a young but wise baby face.
He does.
You know what I mean? And they, again, look at the vision. They just put him in these fucking generic heel roles, and it sucks. It does. But at the end of the day, no, I wouldn't necessarily compare him to Jack. I think Jack's allowed to be himself.
Yeah.
And I think Jack has better creative.
I think he does.
Overall, even though his creative's kind of just typical AEW doing nothing creative. It's not like it's that bad creative. But Jack he's in a comfortable
like character spot. It's just like they just don't do anything with what is a good character.
Scapegoat Jack Perry, you could make that comparison.
You can.
To.
That was.
I could see that, but Jack, Jack's pretty like over now. You know what I mean?
I feel like babyface Jack.
I feel like the people like him and have kind of gotten over the CM Punk stuff as they should.
I would think it's been fucking like 3-4 years now.
Literally, so as they should, but with
3 years.
Austin Theory hasn't gotten the chance to be himself and that's just absolutely ridiculous to say, man. This guy's been on the main roster since 2022 and we're 4 years in to his main roster run, man, and I just don't think he's gotten the opportunity at all, quite frankly, to be himself. And I think that role, I can't say it enough, is a baby face. I was excited for him to be in the Vision because I thought he was going to be side by side with the Bronze and Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
And then they added Logan Paul, and then obviously this isn't their fault, but everybody gets injured, and now he's in a group with Logan Paul and Paul Heyman.
It's literally Ryback, dude. It looks horrible.
It's terrible, and it's not at all
and it's not even like Logan, Heyman's, or Theory's fault. It's just they just don't work together, not in their characters.
It's just too random.
Too random.
It's too much of a Tony Khan group.
That is a very Tony Khan group, bro. They would literally be called fucking Logan Theory or fucking Paul Theory or some shit like that under Tony Khan.
The Theorizers or something.
Oh god, they would. The Theorizer Mavericks or whatever the fuck they would be called. But yeah, man, but I like Jack. I'm glad he's I was gonna say NWA, whatever title, that national champion. Hopefully he does something with that title, man. I hope so.
100%. Now, if our track record serves us any bit, he will probably go on to do nothing.
No, do nothing
with the national championship before he loses it again. So
he's gonna face Mark Briscoe at Dynasty or some shit. That's the most like mid-card championship. We don't know what else to do match.
Yes.
Mark Briscoe. Fuck it.
Yes, it is. Yes, Jack will 100% be facing Bishop Khan at AEW Dynasty for the national championship. Yeah, I mean, again, I mean it's cool, but you know, at the end of the day, you know what is it's terrible to say, but what does anybody ever really do with an AEW mid-card championship at this point? You look up and down those mid-card champions, there ain't one of them that I can say is having like a standout reign. Like if you genuinely were to ask me which one is having the best reign right now, I could not tell you. If you talk about which ones are having the best match quality right now, I would probably have to say Jon Moxley because he wrestles the most.
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher hasn't really. I think he's stuck on Collision, if anything. Either that or he's
in like trios drama with the Don Callis family, which I think would be fine if he really didn't have the TNT title, to be honest. I really don't think Fletcher needs it, if that makes sense right now, especially that they're doing all this trio Don Callis family drama. That's just how I think it goes, but that's what they always do with the TNT champion. Is the TNT champion always does trio stuff, and they do it for the TBS. Look at Willow. Those TV titles they have, you're always a trios champion at the same time, dude. Every single time.
Yes, he has an infatuation with like a double champion.
Which like you're a mid-card in a tag. That's not a double champion. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A double champion, you hold the two big ones, man.
That's Roman.
It's Roman. You know what I mean? It's Roman. Yes. or it's Kenny in 2021. I think that was when he had all the belts.
Yeah.
And like it was still cross, and they had the pass because that was like cross promotional. So he had like the TNA title and like I think some New Japan title. It made sense, man. But you can't have like a tag and a mid card or two mid cards or fucking this. It's got to be two worlds. That's a double champion.
It is. But yes, he definitely has an obsession with that for sure. But yeah, I mean, I would probably have to say Moxley, but again, that's not saying much. That's not saying much about any other any of these, you know, mid-card champions, quite frankly. But yes, Jack Perry wins the Battle Royale as he is the national champion.
Very good for him.
Go. Good for Jack, and I'm sure the Ricochet feud will continue.
Oh, you know it.
Ricochet! The show opener was the Young Bucks versus FTR. Again, I do have to mention, every single match on this pay-per-view, all 11 of them, got a video package before the match happened, which is outstanding per AEW, man. Absolutely outstanding.
Very good to see. It makes you feel more important to a match. It's your refresher for the match. Like WWE has this problem with fucking showing a replay of what happened the week before every fucking segment on Raw. You get the El Grande segment to Raw, you get the replay for what happened with El Grande last fucking week. You don't need to do that. But for your but for your video package, not only is it to hype the match, it's to refresh you on, you know, how we got to this match. And it does actually really benefit AEW because, you know, half the time you look at the card and you're like, what the fuck does Tekla and Stat do when they're built up? And then you get the package And you get to see him like, okay, I know why they're fighting now. Very good to see. I'm glad literally every single one of these matches had one. It's very nice to see. I really hope they continue that and that sticks because I loved that.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to, again, get people invested in the match before the match even starts. Because, again, it gives you a why.
You have a banger one.
Yes.
You're going to remember that. You know how many
Yes.
promo packages I remember? A lot of them are from 2018 NXT or like 2014 WWE. You don't really get one from nowadays, but
100%. And again, it's very...
Those Gargano and Ciampa ones, dog.
Dude.
Those ones always hit. That original Return to War Games one, dope, bro. That Wyatt and Cena one with Legacy.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'll never look at that song the same again, and that's the type of shit you want.
The WrestleMania 30 Bryan Danielson one with Monster by Imagine Dragons, bro.
Or even now that's been meme to shit, man. But the Rock and Cena one.
Oh my god.
Like now it's a meme and I love that fucking meme. It's hilarious. But like
once in a lifetime, bro.
It's iconic. You hear fucking Pitbull, you think of fucking you think of these fucking promo packages and shit.
That was Voices in the Air by,
what was it, Alicia Keys or whatever the fuck? Who is that? Hold on. I know that song. I know that's somebody like that. It's like a Beyonce.
It's MGK. That's That's Invincible by MGK, I think.
Invincible.
I'm pretty sure that's that song. Almost positive.
Hold on. Invincible. MGK. Who's in that song also? Esther Dean. Okay, I don't know who that is. I thought it was gonna be a woman I knew.
Yeah,
but like we all know that fucking song. And I'm not saying any of these tonight were like that quality, but that's the thing. You could always have one of those, and when those things stick, because not everyone's gonna stick, but when those ones stick, they'll stick. So keep that up, and just keep that type of production up. I loved it.
Yes, very good, very very good, man.
Yeah, that People's just the Mania theme, bro, for like fucking 5 years straight.
Oh, dude, that's Shawn Michaels and Undertaker one from Mania 25 too, and 26 were very good, very very good ones, man. So yeah, something that they should definitely keep doing, for sure, bro. So we got FTR and the Young Bucks. This match was actually very good. It was actually very good, which, like, to be clear, the problem with this match taking place was never that the matches sucked.
No, it's gonna be a good match, but like,
yes,
we know it's gonna be a good match because we got so many. Like at this point, unless you have your straight favorite, you can't ever rank these matches because there's fucking too many of them. Yeah. You can't rank all fucking 7 of them, or however many they have. Probably more than 7. Yeah. You can't rank them. Like, it was a good match, but like, let's say someone has like 4 matches with each other, and they're all iconic at that point. It gets one thing where if it's under 5, you could rank and be like, yeah, that one was my favorite. I'd say that one was in the middle. With them, this match was really good, but we have so many. That's the problem. It's not like you could rank this one. And yes. It was good. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yes. So, yeah, it was a very, very, very good tag team match. Also, I don't know if you mentioned these ones, but bro, TakeOver Toronto, the DIY versus Revival.
That one was a really good one.
The one to fucking Loser by Beartooth, and then the theme song to the show was Hated. That was my first bit of Beartooth. Mm-hmm. Ever since then, they've been my favorite band.
Crazy,
because of that fucking takeover. But bro, that video package to Loser, oh my god.
That one in NXT that used Drew McIntyre's old theme, dude.
That was the match against Bobby Roode, Brooklyn 3.
Like, dude, shit was fire, man. That shit was fire, man. All the fucking, again, all the Gargano and Ciampa ones were heat. All the War Games ones were heat back then. Fire, man. It was always dope to see.
Absolutely. Yes, this tag match seen the Young Bucks and FTR have done this this gimmick before, so I thought this was a pretty cool callback to that, especially this time around with them being in Staples Center.
Actually, in LA.
Yes. A couple of years ago, 5 years ago at Full Gear 2021, the Young Bucks wore a Los Angeles Lakers attire, while FTR did a contrast to that. They did a Celtics attire, which I thought was dope. Today, they did the same exact thing. There was one small touch that I loved that the Young Bucks did, specifically for this one. This Lakers attire featured them wrestling in a pair of Kobe's, which I thought was fucking dope, because every time like you would see Nick laying on the ground, you would see the Kobe logo on the bottom of his shoe.
That's dope.
So I thought that was really, really, really cool. As where FTR had all white attires with the green as the secondary. So that was very Celtics obviously inspired there. So I love that. And again, they've done this before. So I also thought this wasn't just a cool callback to Lakers Celtics. This was a cool callback to their own rivalry.
It was very cool.
100%. This one was bloodied, man. This one was a very bloody tag match. Nick and Dax got pretty busted open in this match. Pretty much the story of this match, which I can appreciate them trying to add a different story element. The story element of this match was family for the Young Bucks, right? Like first off, they're in California, so this is pretty much a home game for them. They're in California, and then you got the dynamic of FTR attacking Malachi Jackson, the Young Bucks' little brother.
That's his name, Malachi?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So
fucking Paul Jackson.
So yeah, you got you got FTR attacking him in the build up to this, and then the Young Bucks came out with like their kids and stuff.
That was really cool.
Yeah, so all of them had their kids. Their kids were feeling themselves, man.
They were marking out.
They were soaking that shit in, man.
They were feeling the moment.
Yes,
man.
they were going nuts for their own pop, bro.
I think blood helped here. I get what you mean with the overkill from the main event. In comparison to what we got tonight, but I think they had so many matches against each other, they did kind of need to do something like that, because this one will stand out as like, oh, this is the one they got really bloody versus each other. You'll actually like remember this match for that, where we're so many matches in, you don't remember half of them. So I get both points to that with this match.
Yes, for sure. To me, it didn't bother me.
I'd never get bothered by it.
Yeah, it didn't bother me. Like you said, man, we've seen so many matches with FTR Young Bucks. I don't ever remember. At least I don't remember any of their matches having like a lot of blood in it. So I can appreciate the difference in this. I guess
the one to make it stand out from all the other sequels.
Yeah, for sure. So that is that. We have FTR winning this match by way of a shatter machine. They won by a shatter machine. Yes, this one, like I said, there was a lot of really, really great near falls. There was a lot of really great near falls to the point where there was a couple points in this match where I was kind of questioning my damn self. I think one of the Bucks I think it was Nick hit a 450 on Dax. That was a pretty good near fall there. And, yeah, I felt, like I said, I felt there was maybe one or two different times in this match where I was like, oh shit, are they actually about to fucking win? So I did appreciate that again, especially being 80 matches in here. I did appreciate that they were able to kind of pop me with some near falls a little bit, but FTR did end up winning by a shatter machine to retain the tag team championships and leave the Young Bucks heartbroken in defeat on their home floor. So yeah,
very expected ending overall,
for sure,
especially with what happened right after.
And then the lights went out.
I fucking love him. He's so hilarious, dude. He's so corny. That's great.
The lights went out, and we see on the screen, even. Lights go out again.
Avenge.
And it comes back and it says, avenge.
Bro.
And then the little rated R logo pops up right in front of Evenge to spell revenge.
He's so corny, dude. He's hilarious. It's so corny. It's hilarious. And I love it at this point. He's so corny. It's great. I fucking love Adam Copeland. Because that's the best part. He thinks that shit is the coolest thing ever, bro. He thinks that's he genuinely badass.
He's such a burger, bro.
he's such a Dax listener, bro. He's hilarious. He 100% listens to Dax.
He's such a burger. Copeland is hilarious, man. Copeland is hilarious. However, Copeland comes out.
Marking.
He is screaming his head off. Like damn near purple in the face. He's screaming his balls off, dude. He comes out there. He's feeling himself. The fucking pyro's going off, even though the last time we seen them, they spike pile drived his wife. He's coming out there running his whole fucking entrance gig. He's fucking doing the fucking...
the pyro's fucking going crazy. You know Adam Copeland. He's got to get his moment in.
He's doing his thing, man.
Didn't he do that when fucking Christian was getting beat up one time? He did his full... He fucking love it, dude.
That was at All in Texas.
Yeah, he fucking ran his full entrance. All the boy was getting his ass whooped.
Absolutely hilarious. So then we hear Christian's music. Christian came from the other end of the arena, and he pepper sprayed Cash Wheeler and hit Dax with a kill switch. Then they surrounded Stokely. Stokely made Christian shake his hand, but then Christian gave him a kill switch as well, as Christian and Copeland grabbed the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Stared down FTR, but then they turn around and had a stare-off with the Young Bucks.
Might be a triple threat at Dynasty, dude. I think that's what they're building.
I could see a triple threat at Dynasty. Honestly, there are a lot of really interesting routes you can go with Christian and Copeland. There's a lot.
You do. You have a lot of routes.
Yes, there's quite a few you can go, and they are all fairly interesting, I would say. If you have those guys as tag team champions, which is what I meant, not just them being together, but there's a lot of routes you can go with them as champions. I mean, there's a lot of stories you can tell with them as champions, and there's a lot of interesting matches I would like to see with Christian and Copeland against some of the tag teams in AEW. You obviously have FTR, which is going to be, the premier feud for them to win the titles in the first place, but you have the Bucks. Another team I would be just very interested to see them against is Jurassic Express.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's obviously a lot of history there with Christian and Jurassic Express. And then some of the other teams around AEW too. I mean, you look at like teams like Private Party, the Hurt Syndicate, the Rascals. There's a lot of teams that I would like to see go up against a team like Christian and Copeland. So
100%.
There's a lot of options they can go with them as tag team champions, and hopefully everything goes well and they don't get the titles and then end up doing nothing with them. So.
No, exactly. And I'm glad they are back because obviously, I mean, it was fine while we had it, but it frees the tag division from just needing FTR to defend every pay-per-view just to build up to their return. So that weight is off the shoulders in the tag division, and we could finally get a move along, get the titles on Christian and Cope, and then, go on from there, which is very nice to see, man.
For sure. So we have Christian and Copeland returning here as FTR defeated the Young Bucks in another very good match from the two tag teams, and hopefully we do not have to see another one of these for another 5 years.
God, I hope so. We'll see one in another 5 months.
Yeah, probably.
All in.
Probably. So that was that. The second match on the show.
The most kind of just happened match on the show.
Yeah.
Very just short and there, I guess.
I would say. I would say I'm interested to know
how long it was, because it felt really short.
It did.
Because I was like, oh damn it! We looked up and we're like, oh my god, that was the end.
It was 9 minutes.
Okay, it makes sense. Good thing it didn't drag, to be honest.
Yes. So, yes, it was 9 minutes. It was pretty short. It was pretty short for the most part. Shafi says, we need a shower. LOL, all the sickos are out and about.
I need a shower. Took one today.
I took one today as well. So
I'm gonna take one tomorrow. I get home. I'm gonna take one because I take one because I'm normal. I don't know about you, brother, but we shower. We smell. We don't smell. We smell good. It's called personal hygiene, man. I got deodorant. I did put deodorant before the shows, man. You come to the show and meet us. You'll know we don't smell.
Correct.
I don't know about you, bro. I don't know about you. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe one of those people in that all-state hallway.
He was definitely one of the people in the all-state
hallway.
Oh,
100%, man. 100%.
For sure.
He had a fucking Triple H hat, and he fucking probably stunk. Fuck out of here. How about you're in the comments? How about you go take a shower while
I was gonna say, yeah.
How about you go? You're in our comments. Go take a shower,
You're
brother.
in the comments, motherfucker, watching us. Okay,
go take a shower, brother.
So why don't you get out of here and go take a shower, Shafi? Okay.
Shafi.
So there you go. EW figure wrestling, man. Manager Logan had the same problems.
He did. Okay? Manager Logan had the same problems, man. We didn't. We use YouTube. But I guess HBO Max is having problems today. That's annoying to hear for you guys, man.
That is very annoying. Hey, at least we all don't have problems like Shafi here.
Like Shafi,
he's got to take a shower.
He's got some shower problems, man.
Yep.
Maybe his water's turned off, man. We don't know. Maybe,
bro. But
gotta go get some dry shampoo or something.
However,
they sell that.
Yeah, go eat a bar of soap or something, buddy. So we got you know how you were just talking about how we can't win?
We can't win.
This is what we get.
You can't win.
This is what we get. The one time we're on here praising AEW, we get fucking called sickos.
We complain. We're fucking haters. We fucking hate everything. We're never happy. All we do is complain. That's what I get. One every TikTok comment is
everyone.
At least every TikTok post has all you people do is complain comment at least. But I praise it. And I'm just an AEW mark.
I sent one to Manager Logan. It killed me. Normally I don't read comments, but this one popped me because do you remember that one? You remember that one short we posted? We were making. Remember when LA Knight drove off with the ambulance?
Yeah.
And we were on here making fun of like how Triple H would react to him.
Yeah.
And then you said it was the one where you said he told him this is what we don't do. Okay, there was one dude in the comments that was like, you guys are fucking assholes. You guys are really talking shit about Michael Cole.
Michael Cole? What?
And I sent it to Logan. I'm like
Michael Cole.
I'm like, who the fuck is talking about Michael fucking Cole here?
I'll complain about occasional Michael Cole commentary, bro. I was ribbing on Triple H. That's who I was ribbing on. But
dude, we do that and we're assholes, bro.
Dude, we do that. We're assholes. We praise the show. We're fucking WWE fed marks. We praise AEW. We're fucking stinky sickos. You can't fucking win, though.
Logan's been with us in person, man. I think he could tell you. We definitely have personal hygiene.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I got cologne. I got deodorant. I got all types of fucking body sprays, bro. And none of them are Axe or some bullshit burger brands. Got some real shit, bro. Got some real shit. Like
this is what happens when you like
you
a pay-per-view.
can't win. That's what I said,
this
bro.
Is what happens.
You can't win. You praise one thing, you're a fucking miserable loser. You fucking are. You liked one thing, you're a fucking happy loser. You can't fucking win. We're stinky sickos for liking this fucking show. Apparently, you can't win, dude. You can't win.
Oh man, wrestling fans are the best.
Hey buddy, how about you tune in tomorrow and you'll actually hear us being nice about some shit. Get to the Dom and Finn segment for us tomorrow, man. You'll see us be happy about WWE. Is that what you want? Fucking Mark.
Man. Yeah, you're a dork, buddy. So
fucking wrestling fans. This shit kills me.
Oh man, Manager Logan, bro. Manager Logan was in the hallway with us, bro. He was in the Allstate Arena hallway, man. That is some of the hottest,
Oh, that was.
grimy times of your life, bro. I
I've
mean,
been
it
in.
was. It was. Oh God, I almost had like a stench stroke or something, and
No,
sitting
for
in there,
real,
bro. It was
dude.
bad.
Fucking bro, back in middle school, the middle school and high school locker rooms didn't smell that bad than that hallway
they
did,
didn't.
bro. They really didn't. And dude, even though it didn't smell, at the Superstore, you walk in and you just feel the heat from the wrestling fans, man. Oh man, it's like, dog,
Yeah, it's a lot.
fuck,
It's a lot. It's a lot, dude.
stinky sickos, bro. That's what we are.
Oh
Can't
man,
fucking win. What did I say?
we're out and about.
Can't fucking win. They said that like 30 minutes ago. You can't win in this game.
Fuck, man.
You can't win in the game. That's why you gotta be yourself, man.
The stinky sickos are out and about. So anyways, oh, that's too funny. We have Tony and Marina Shafir.
The fuck?
We have Tony and Marina Shafir. This match was nothing, man.
It
This
was a
match
nothing burger.
Yeah, this was this was okay. Based on what happened after, I know why this was put on the pay-per-view now.
Oh, I know what they're setting up. Exactly.
Yeah, obviously, this was only put here to, be used as a vehicle for Ronda Rousey to debut.
Oh yeah. To get the tag match probably at Dynasty.
100%. But before this, I was absolutely rolling my eyes at this being put on the pay-per-view. This is obviously not a pay-per-view match. This is hardly a Dynamite match.
Well, speaking of Dynamite, they're literally just running this match back on Dynamite, but in no holds barred.
Yes. Yes. It was. Yeah, and that was the part that was even more confusing. A little bit later in the night, they announced this for this Wednesday's Dynamite in a no holds barred match.
Like,
So,
all right, I guess.
I don't understand, but okay. Whatever. So Tony defeated Marina Shafir with her oh so famous small package. So Tony whipped out her small package and was able to defeat Marina Shafir with it.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, Tony was sitting on the stage, rolling around in the same exact spot last year where her and Mariah May laid after the Hollywood ending. In the same exact spot in the same arena, just 1 year later. And Mariah is now Blake. And she is in WWE now and
Doing nothing.
still in NXT. Meanwhile, Danhausen got to skip the whole gig for the main roster. So, whatever. I digress. We will see. Hopefully, we will see Blake sooner rather than later. But
I hope so.
especially with all the fucking scrubs that they have sitting on NXT, or all the scrubs that they've let skip NXT.
Literally.
You have Tony. So she's laying in that spot on the top of the stage, and then all of a sudden, I literally look down for 2 seconds.
Same.
And I look back up, and Ronda Rousey's in the fucking ring,
Just standing there.
taking her jacket off, mad as ever, and she commands Tony Storm to get back to the ring. So I was like, oh
damn.
oh
Like,
wow,
what the
because
hell?
obviously we know Ronda's been involved with AEW. I believe she was doing like AEW Dark or Ring of Honor.
She was for a little bit.
Like a while ago, she did like a taping or two with them, but then we didn't hear from her. This comes at a very interesting time because Rollins was just on an interview with Shannon Sharp.
He was
on the Club Shay Shay podcast, and he was talking about Shannon asked him about Ronda Rousey for some reason, and he asked Rollins, does it surprise you that she didn't work out in the business, or she didn't she quit the business or whatever, and Rollins said no. Yeah, he wasn't surprised. Like, it's tough. And then he kind of, said, like, the stuff that they had Ronda do was the fun stuff. It was the choreographed stuff. It was the stuff that you go over. But he was even saying, like, Ronda Ronda didn't really, have to be in the ring, calling her matches on the fly or, leading a match or whatever. She always had stuff that was, overly rehearsed. And, in a, I don't want to say he shit on Ronda Rousey, but like in a way he
In
did.
a way.
It was like he respectfully buried her.
Yeah.
In a bit of a way. But I don't think he,
Wanted to bury
I
her.
don't think he wanted to bury her. I just think he was being honest.
He was.
I think he was just being honest about the situation, and it is a bit odd because that I listen to Shannon's podcast quite a bit, and that one is actually one of the more recent ones that came out.
It was. It was like a month ago.
It was, and now we're seeing Ronda Rousey pop up in AEW, man. So pretty interesting work here. So she was facing off with Toni Storm, and I'll say, if you're gonna put Ronda against anybody, I would probably say Toni's the best leader
I would say.
she can have in the company. However,
I'm interested to see how it goes, because if Rollins was saying was true, how she was in a super choreographed setting. This is AEW. This is the complete opposite. Tony just tells these motherfuckers, go out there and do what you do. So I'm very interested to see how that makes it worse. That might make it better. She is going to be tagging with Marina. Obviously, that's going to be the way they're going. So maybe she'll have someone to rely on in a tag setting, which will be good. But I'm very interested to see how it works out in the ring-wise. I'm very interested.
Me as well. I am interested to see how this whole thing works. Again, if you're going to want to be in a tag team with somebody, I would, really be looking for somebody who's maybe a bit more experienced or more, has more of a veteran status than Marina Shafir.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the blind leading the blind.
That's why, I would have loved if Shayna came in and was tagged with Shafir, because that would have been the perfect dynamic.
That would be nuts.
That'd be a dope ass dynamic, bro, man. I respect for her being a coach and helping people, man. But come on, help your pockets and then help us, bro. Help TV and join the Death Riders. That shit would have been a movie.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But Marina Shafir again. I mean, she's not bad, but Marina Shafir needs a leader.
She needs a leader. Exactly. She needs a clear-cut leader. So maybe in that tag setting it'll be easier on both of them. We'll see how it goes.
Marina Shafir is like a legit Maxine Dupree.
Yeah. She's like if Maxine was like a believable character.
Correct. The problem with Maxine is she's not believable at all.
No.
Okay, she comes out here acting like she's fucking Kurt Angle mixed with Bret Hart, but she cannot wrestle her way out of a paper bag. Marina Shafir isn't the best, but she's also, it's like Maxine. It's like she's like serviceable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would say Marina's...
She's not a Jey Uso.
Yes, Marina's better than Maxine. Marina's better than Maxine, but again, Marina herself isn't really... Again, she's not really the best wrestler. She kind of just goes off what she knows with MMA in terms of moveset, but then gets carried by her ring general, which is fine.
And like we said, she has that believability aspect. She is a former UFC fighter, so she has that believability of athletics and just fight ability behind her, which Maxine far does not. So you have the dynamic where her statue is kind of enough to carry her through, looking pretty solid, man.
Yes, also mixed with the fact that I think Jon Moxley has helped Marina Shafir tremendously get to a point where people do take her seriously because of the importance that she's had in her own group. I don't
remember when it happened, but Ronda tweeted out and said then thanked Mox for helping Marina Shafir in the business and shouting Mox out for that. And yeah, he quite literally did that. She's dead ass the best heater in the business right now because of Moxley, because of their dynamic, man.
Yes. And that is exactly why AEW should set that man up for life.
Oh yeah, I think he is, man. Man, he might leave. You know, Moxie
Yeah.
he might get Dean Ambrose, man.
Oh, great.
Dude, I love that shit. That shit pops me every time. Because, like,
Dean.
bro, just don't.
That's worse than the AJ Styles bit.
That is the worst bit you could have, dude.
Dean Ambrose is coming back.
This motherfucker Mox is out here making like $8 million a year, fucking doing exactly what he wants to do in the business. Why would he go back to WWE? He hated that place. And like, yeah, it's different now than when he was there, but like, he's not gonna be able to be Moxley.
Yes, and Mox would hate the corporate.
Oh, he would hate TKO.
That corporate model of like everything storytelling and everything. Like,
you can't like bleed. It's not like that you can't bleed, but you can't do what Moxley does. You know what I mean?
Yes, and John Moxley loves his role of the and people clown on this, but I'm sorry, it's fucking true. Mox loves his role of the modern Terry Funk or modern Mick Foley.
Oh yeah,
hardcore wrestler.
He's the hardcore guy.
That's his role.
When you think of a John Moxley match, you know you're about to get some brutal ass shit, and it's gonna be good. And he's the fucking ace. Tony Khan fucking loves this guy. He's like a 5-time AEW champion. He fucking squashed CM Punk on pay-per-view. Like, this dude is looking like a god at this company.
Yes.
And, you know, he helped Marina Shafir a lot, and Ronda Rousey literally shouted that out on Twitter one time. It was a few months ago. I'll have to find it again, but it was a few months ago.
That's cool. Yeah, Mox is the man. And yes, he helped Marina Shafir out from the point when she got to the Death Riders to now.
Oh, it's night and day.
It's night and day. Again, it's sort of the Trick Williams effect, right?
Yeah.
Can't really wrestle.
No.
You know, they need a ring general, but their presentation
is what matters.
Is top notch.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's Trick Williams standing in the smoke and fucking being serenaded by the crowd, or Marina Shafir's badassery standing next and hyping up John Moxley, it just works.
It just works, man. It just works. Death Riders just worked, and things like Trick Williams work, man. That's why the Miz still has a job. You know what I mean? Yep. Having just that reliability and just that either character work or aura, whatever you have to elevate you, elevates you, man. That's why you know. That's why it can be bad when people just say, like, oh, you don't need to be a good wrestler to, you know, be a good wrestler. And you don't, but you gotta be real special for it to work. Not everybody's like that, but you have your Tricks, you have your Miz's, you have your Marina Shafirs, you know, where it just works, where aura or just character work just does work overall.
Yeah. So, while these two are facing off, they get separated by AEW security and referees. And then Marina Shafir kicks Tony in the back of the head. Tony's out. Mina Shirakawa comes out as Ronda and Marina Shafir get carried, walk out as they're, you know, sort of being escorted out of the ring by referees and officials and stuff. As they're walking off, John Moxley is walking out of the tunnel to the Death Rider music, and he's walking past Marina Shafir, who slaps Moxley in the face to get him hyped up for his match. And then he gets tapped on the back and has a brief interaction with Ronda Rousey herself. As I don't know about you guys, but
we got a new member.
I think Ronda Rousey looks like she could be the newest addition to the Death Riders.
I can see it. Man, Tony Khan, I don't know how expensive it will be, but getting Joan Jett for Marina and Ronda to come out too with the Death Riders intro, might be cooking with that one, man. You might be cooking with that one. I mean, I know you ball. Tony Khan is a baller. He'll get that shit. But nonetheless, I think she will be in the circle of the Death Riders, man. I think that's going to be what best for Ronda. Her weakest point was her mic skills. She was god awful on the mic, and I don't even hate Ronda, but she was god awful on the mic. So you have the Death Riders like group. You have Mox. You could have like Pac. All those guys like talk for them. You're good. Even Marina. I don't even think Marina's a bad promo. When she's like speaking like German and shit.
Oh, she's a very good promo.
It's fucking cool as shit. So that is another good thing for Ronda, where she has that cushion of the Death Riders to speak for her.
Yes, that is very true. That is very true. And I think if Marina, or I think if Ronda is really going to be in AEW, which obviously it seems she is, I think the best route for her, more than likely, would be in the Death Riders, because there's obviously a couple different names that could talk for her, whether it's Claudio, whether it's Garcia, whether it's Moxley, whether it's Marina, whether it's Wheeler Yuta, whether it's Pac. Any of these guys is a better talker than any of these guys or girls are a better talker than Ronda Rousey. And I think that's what she could use for being in AEW, is just that
mouthpiece and that entrance and aura to latch on to.
I'm also very curious as to what Ronda Rousey we will be getting, because Ronda was not bad in the ring in the years
like
2018 to 2019, whenever, 2018 to 19, whenever she was
like first starting out in there.
Yes, whenever she first started out in the business, I thought she was pretty good. That little run we seen from her in 2022 to 2023,
horrid.
That was terrible. That was so bad. That was some of the absolute worst shit I've ever seen, man. That was absolutely abysmal work by Ronda Rousey. So I hope we don't get that Ronda again, because that Ronda in the ring, I've never seen regression that bad. Now, if any of you guys are Ring of Honor people, I would love to know how she did on there. Obviously, I don't watch Ring of Honor, but I'm very curious as to what Ronda we will get. Because like I was talking about with that Rollins interview and how he was saying a lot of Ronda stuff was choreographed. Like Sir K just said, man, this is AEW.
It's the complete opposite.
They don't do a lot of that. That is a lot of their stuff is one shot, just get it and go.
Tony Khan can trust Will Ospreay. Just be like, yeah, go do what you do. You know what I mean? Go do what you do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's what we do.
It's what you do.
Well, this is not what AEW does. Is rehearse things.
No, I'm sure they rehearse endings and like big spots, but like they're not WWE. At least Vince McMahon's WWE, where they would you probably had your match fucking on a run sheet of what you did, man. I don't know how Triple H does.
Drop down, tackle, leapfrog, arm drag.
It's just a piece of paper. Drop down, arm drag, reversal. Like, I don't think it's like that, and it's complete opposite. So it might benefit her. I make her worse. Very interested, but she does have the dynamic of Marina and the tag sending to de facto back to, and Moxley was there working with Marina, getting her better, and maybe he did that for Ronda. Maybe between all that ROH stuff and now he's been doing that with Ronda and we don't even know. So I think we'll see come Dynasty, or maybe Tony Khan, probably TV. We'll see how it is first.
Yeah, for sure. So we got Jon Moxley versus Takeshita for the Continental Championship, man, in what was, I will say, for Jon Moxley, he's done it again. Mm-hmm. He didn't even bleed. Now remember, the last time we seen Jon Moxley on pay-per-view, he had that match with Okada and Kyle Fletcher.
Yep.
Which, especially the match with Fletcher, was nuts.
Banger.
He's facing Kazuchika. He's facing Konosuke Takeshita here in a no time limit bout, and I don't know what they did to him, bro. I don't know what they did to Jon Moxley, man. He didn't even start bleeding. He didn't even start bleeding, and This is a banger.
Yeah, he banged out, and he didn't even need to bleed.
He did it again.
He didn't bleed once. This is John Moxley we're talking about.
Yes.
Like, this man, but I'll never forget the match. He bled with just completely doing offense. Don't know how he did it. That literally happened one time in AEW. Had a match that was complete offense from him, and he still bled. But he didn't bleed here. Man's had a banger, man. Someone's got to put a stop to John Moxley. He's on an ace run.
Yes. Very, very good stuff here from Takeshita and from Moxley. This one went 23 minutes in the no time limit bout. So typically I believe the pay-per-view rules for this are 60.
I think so.
So yes, this was again a very good match as John Moxley defeated Takeshita by putting him to sleep with a sleeper hold after an absolute war from these two. This one, again, John Moxley done did it again, bro. He done did it again. Him as Continental Champion is now that I think about it, is very interesting because all these Continental rules are, people are barred from ringside, and it's basically just got to be just a wrestling match, just a one-on-one wrestling match. And this is one thing that a lot of people doubt John Moxley can do these days, but I got to say, again, the past couple times, anytime we've seen John Moxley wrestling for this Continental Championship, he doesn't rely on the hardcore stuff, man, and he's been very fucking good as of late under the Continental rules. A lot better than I think anybody has really given him credit for.
No, exactly. That was one of the things you always, it was John Moxley. You can't have him wrestle a normal match. It's going to suck. And, obviously, sometimes it can, but lately, he's been really good, man. It's just been straight bell to bell. It's been really good. It's been really nice to see with all the past Continental Champions not really being good at that, or being good at that, just never showing up to do it. You had fucking Okada that showed up fucking 2 times a year to defend the fucking thing. Yes. And it's in complete contrast to what we're getting now with Moxley, which is defense after defense, and it's very good to see. And I like him, man. This is how you do, a fighting champion type thing. You're not fucking on TV every week just saying, I'm a fighting champion. You show up, you do your match, you show up for the next one, man. And that's just the type of shit the Death Riders is in its entirety. So it fits, man, and I like it. I like the run Moxley's been on. And I'm interested to see where it takes Takeshita after this with the rest of the Don Callis family, man. I'm interested to see how all that Don Callis family drama continues after this.
Yes. So, I was telling you this earlier, after the match, but this is the best the Continental Championship has ever looked, and it's because we actually have a name and face that's on TV as a workhorse that is there. Which brings me to Kazuchika Okada. Oh God. Because this dude has held the International Championship since July.
Fuck.
Since All in Texas. Stop putting championships on him. All it does is lower the value of the championship. He's never there.
You don't see it.
We do not see the title. We do not see any sort of defenses. And when we do, they're not really anything to hang your hat on. I understand he's a big name in Japan and he's got a lot of name star power out there. But in terms of AEW television, it does not help at all. The Continental or the International Championship used to be a very prestige championship in AEW. Will Ospreay held the thing. MJF and Will Ospreay feuded for the thing. There is a lot of really cool reigns with that championship. Omega held it. Takeshita held it for a little bit. There's a lot of really cool names that have been attached to that championship, and that championship has a very good legacy. Orange Cassidy. And Okada has just largely made everybody forget about the lineage of that championship. And for a long time, I think that's why the Continental Championship was nothing. And now look, you get it on somebody like John Moxley, and the championship looks the best that it's ever has. Stop putting championships on Okada, please.
No, he's not here enough. You don't make him come to work enough. It just doesn't work out, man. Get it on a week-to-week person, man, overall.
So, after this, Jon Moxley's team, the Death Riders, come out to celebrate with him. And they go to leave, and the lights go out. And then we get this Dr. Connors.
That ass looked like Dr. Connors, bro. He had a green tint over it. Dude was in a lab coat. I thought he was about to transform into a lizard, man. I really thought so. I thought Johnny Sins was about to fucking turn into a lizard.
I genuinely did, bro. I genuinely did, man. I thought this dude was about to turn into the lizard. I thought we were watching. I thought we were getting like an exclusive look at Spider-Man 4.
Yeah.
A brand new day. I thought we were getting a. Speaking of that, isn't that like 3 months away?
Yeah, I think that's like 4 months away, man.
Holy shit!
I'm pumped for it, man. I'm pumped.
So he walks past somebody floating in a green tank, and he's got a mask over his face, and he's sitting there floating like Harry Osborn in the Spider-Man games. He's sitting there, floating in the tank, and all of a sudden this person starts moving and shaking all around and rips the mask off of his face, and bro, they start playing like x-rays for like the neck. And dude, Will fucking Ospreay, the aerial assassin, finally returns to AEW television. The Billy Goat
is back.
Dude, he's gonna be back in time for the fucking Owen and for All In, which you guys know what that means. The main event of All In will feature Will Ospreay winning his first AEW World Championship, because I've said for a very long time that, one thing that concerned me about this neck injury is the fact that Ospreay may not be able to make it back in time for the Owen, which obviously would mean he won't be able to be at All In Texas or All In London this year. He's back in March. He's back
already. He's back. He was moving. He was attacking. It was great, and I'm excited, man. It opened so many doors for what you could do, building up for just the rest of the year of just storylines and stuff. Whether you want Ospreay to win the Owen or RDB champ, and maybe Fletcher wins the Owen. No matter what, I think if AJ can't make it for whatever reason, AJ Styles can't make it, man.
He's gonna make it.
If AJ can't make it, I think we're getting Will and Fletcher at All In, man, and that's very exciting. No matter who wins what to get to who.
You think Kyle Fletcher will be the AEW champion?
I could see either Will taking it from him or him taking it from Will, man. One of the two. I think that just makes the most sense. It's like you got to do it.
I could see, hypothetically, if AJ Styles isn't able to make it.
The big if he can't make it.
Big if.
Because he's making it.
Yeah. If AJ Styles, for whatever reason, doesn't show up. Because I am getting word he was supposed to be there tonight. It was just some travel issues. So it's got to be Dynasty, guys. It's got to be.
Traffic was crazy.
Yeah. Yep. I'm receiving word from AJ Styles personally.
Yeah, same.
That the LA traffic was too out of hand.
It was.
And by the time he made it to the arena, the show was off the air.
Exactly.
He was supposed to be in the main event.
Yeah. However, showed up at midnight.
Yep. He showed up. Yeah. He showed up a bit late. He says the odds are, AJ Styles says, according to Fightful, the odds are he's probably going to be at Dynasty.
I think so. I think I would put a lot of money on him being a Dynasty, man.
Yep.
I would.
And this is coming from the
Sickos.
The Ring Post podcast.
This is coming from the Concrete Floor podcast. He said,
you seen this?
I see that. I see that rhetoric. I see that blasphemy that Logan put in the comments.
Logan says AJ will not be there. No, dude. I'm looking at the text right now. AJ Styles literally just told me, the traffic was bad.
Traffic was bad.
Manager Logan, what do you know about LA traffic? Okay,
Exactly.
You don't know anything.
You don't know anything about
LA traffic. He says he's going to be at Dynasty, man.
He's going to be at Dynasty, man.
That's what he's telling me. However,
yeah, man, that's exactly what's going to happen. It is exactly what's going to happen.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Dynasty, he said he's going to be at Dynasty, man, so he could face Will Ospreay in the main event of All In. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing, too.
Don't hate the messenger, okay?
Exactly.
Okay.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Exactly. So they start showing these neck x-rays as Will Ospreay, busts out of the container he was in. And I'm thinking, like, okay, is this just like a video tease? No. This dude, they hit this man's music and he done fucking ran out there, bro.
He runs out there, fucking takes his shirt off and books it to the fucking ring, dude.
Dude.
He's back.
Ran in there, started whooping Jon Moxley's ass. The Death Riders, started whooping his ass. But they all ended up retreating, bro, retreating into the crowd as Will Ospreay stood on top of the top rope. And he showed the scar that was on his neck from, if you guys remember what the Death Riders did to him. I will say, the Death Riders, the one thing that confused me here was the Death Riders are baby faces now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're like partially heel, like Jon Moxley's like a baby face, but the rest of the group is heel.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're just going back to being heels now. But I do got to say, it is a very Tony Khan thing to do by having either, switching up everything drastically to the point where things don't make any sense, or
completely returning things.
Yes, or one thing Tony Khan will do a lot is he will bring people back and they just won't be involved in what caused them to be out in the first place. We've seen him do that with Jamie Hayter a couple of years ago, where she just has nothing to do with anything surrounding the women's world title. Will Ospreay came back and it made sense to go after the guys that took him out. And he did. So I can appreciate that. Again, I don't want to say he's, reverting the Death Riders back to heels, because again, like I said, it's kind of a weird situation. It's like Jon Moxley was kind of like the only one that's a baby face in the group.
He really is like the one that's like doing the baby face, respect shit. So it's very interesting, the dynamic they're having, but it does make the dynamic more interesting because, they were kind of baby facing it up. And then they have Will Ospreay comes back, who was a victim of their ferocious heel run. So it's like the sins of the past are still here, and they came back, and they're coming back to haunt the Death Riders. And I like that, man. I like how Will Ospreay still face. And we don't really know what they're gonna do with the Death Riders, but in a way I like that because, like you said, he came back to face the people who took him on in the first place. Consistency. I like that, and it is a cool thing of just because you're a good guy now, don't mean it. All the shit you did in the past is alright now. You still fuck people up in the past. So I actually really like that dynamic, and I'm interested to see what they kind of do with it, man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Will Ospreay's back, man. Will Ospreay's back. That's a dope ass moment. Was a little confused at the start of the package, but I got it halfway through. I was like, okay, he's in like a super soldier pod that he's fucking busting out of. Makes sense for Will Ospreay, especially the way he was already moving tonight, man. He's a fucking demon. And I'm excited, man. I'm pumped to have Ospreay back, man. AEW, the main event scene and just scene in AEW feels a lot more complete now that Will Ospreay's back.
Dude,
it really does. I'm glad to have him back.
They have missed him so much.
No, they have.
They have missed him so much on AEW television. I miss his promos, and obviously I miss his wrestling. I think he's the best in the game right now.
Oh man, Seth Rollins is the most complete wrestler.
What?
Seth Rollins. Seth.
It's coming from you.
It's coming from me, honestly. Completely honestly.
He's being honest, guys.
Yeah, right.
Yo.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
But no, I'm glad Ospreay.
This man Seth, bro.
Nah, I like Seth. I do. I'm interested to see what they're doing with Seth.
This guy.
He better fucking wrestle at Mania at this point, but we'll see.
He's not clear, bro. Remember the one dude in our comments that said that?
Oh yeah,
He was right.
he was actually fucking right.
Or buried the fuck out of that
We
dude.
buried
bro.
the fuck out of dude. And if he's
So-
right, I'm sorry,
I'm
dog.
sorry, man.
I'm sorry, man. I was wrong.
Should have believed you.
I should have fucking believed you. I didn't think they'd be that stupid, but they are.
Yes, Will Ospreay's back. Man, oh man, that was an amazing vignette. That was amazing. Again, amazing production. It's a very AEW thing to do, to just kind of hit his music, bro. But they prepared a whole video package, a whole little cool little vignette as to him busting out of the pod and shit. So it was really cool. And then obviously he's coming back for the Death Riders, the guys who hurt him in the first place. This was great. I thought I've been wanting Will Ospreay back for a while. Like I said, I think he's top to bottom. I think he's the best wrestler full time in the game right now. Again, a guy that's there every single week, contributing for his company. I think Will Ospreay is there, and I'm so glad he's back now, because that means he will probably win the Owen, and in my opinion, he will, the way it's looking, he will probably be facing MJF in the main event of All In.
It's very good.
For the AEW World Championship. So we will hopefully see him win his first AEW World title this year.
I think we will.
After that, those AEW pay-per-view main events are going to
Gotta
be
go
on a
crazy.
whole nother level. But man, Ospreay's back. Like I said, he returns off the back of this banger-ass Moxley and Takeshita match as Ospreay returns to AEW here, and again, in a just such an anticipated return, dude.
No, it really was, man. I'm so glad it happened already, and I'm just excited to see what he does, man. Coming back, he's gonna be champ no matter who he beats. He's gonna be AEW champ this year, and that shit's gonna be a run afterwards. I'm excited.
Yes. So we have the Babes of Wrath versus the Divine Feminine.
Intervention. What is it?
Divine Feminine?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Oh, they didn't put that graphic up yet. I thought it was two D's. I thought it was divine. Was it I thought it was like domination. It was so. I don't know.
I thought it was Divine Feminine.
It might be, man. It might be. Either way, my God.
Wait, no. The Divine Feminine's a fucking Mac Miller album. What the fuck was their name?
It was divine something though. I think it was divine.
Damn, I've been calling them the Divine Feminine all night. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. It was
Divine Dominion.
Divine Dominion. I knew it. It had two D's. I remember that. Okay, Divine Dominion. My God, I don't know. I think I like Divine Feminine more.
Divine, dude. I've literally been calling them Divine Feminine all night. The Divine Dominion
versus the Babes of Wrath.
Babes of Wrath.
Babes of Wrath.
I guess the Divine Feminine is like the group of Megan Bain, Lena Cross, and Penelope Ford.
Obviously, Ford's injured, but I still think she's a part of this group.
Yeah, she's definitely a part of the group. So I guess the tag team out of it normally would be Mega Bad, Penelope Ford, and Megan Bain. But for now, we have the Divine Feminine as they challenge. Huh.
Oh, go ahead.
They challenge for the AEW Women's World Titles here, in what was an absolute squash. This one was like 5 minutes long, and this was a mop.
They literally just mopped them and fucking went about their day, man. They beat them. They won the women's tag titles, I guess, and Divine Comedy or Divine Dominion, whatever they are our tag champs now, our women's tag champs.
Yes. So we have.
Oh yeah. Ronda and Marina Shafir are definitely gonna win them at Double or Nothing.
I can see that.
That's definitely happening.
But yeah, we have Divine Dominion here winning the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Willow had like a bum elbow from the match earlier in the night against Lena Cross, where she kept the TBS title. And they pretty much took care of Willow pretty early on, and then
Yeah.
Harley Cameron's about as close as you could get. Is really about as close as you could get to fucking Maxine Dupree.
Literally.
When you talk about
comparisons
in the company, yes. I mean, so they pretty much just mopped the floor with her from there. But yeah, that was pretty much that. That was pretty much that. Again, it was a squash, and Babes of Wrath, I don't know if they're gonna continue to be a team, but they're going with this monster powerhouse tag team of Divine Feminine or Dominion here.
Dude, you're gonna forever say that now.
Yeah, it's
cooked.
It's curtains. So yeah, they're gonna win the tag or they won the tag titles. They're probably holding them to make Marina Shafir and Ronda Rousey look even more
dominant,
badass tag team when they beat them for them.
100%, man, 100%. There you go.
There you go. There is the Divine Feminine for you.
You're hilarious.
Brody King and Swerve Strickland.
Man, this was a real shocker. But who won?
Oh yeah,
very much, man.
Tony Schiavone.
He was on one.
I'll tell you what. When we talk about that 3-on-3 tornado tag match,
I can't wait.
Tony Schiavone may have forever etched his name in history for one of the greatest commentators of all time.
Horrible, dude.
He is fucking hilarious.
God.
Here, right in the beginning of the match, Swerve is getting thrown up against barricades, and Tony Schiavone, I don't know, he's getting thrown up against barricades, and Tony Schiavone's like, "Oh my lower back!
Oh my lower back!" Or someone will hit a move and he fucking winces like he just got hit with it. You'll fucking see him get slammed on the ground. And just, ooh,
that's Excalibur, bro.
Oh.
He's the one.
Ooh.
Tony Schiavone will be sitting there like, oh my god. And Excalibur's making noises as if these moves are being hit on him. There was a spot where somebody hit a move on the steel steps in this match, and Excalibur the whole time is acting like he's the one taking the move. He's like, oh.
And then fucking Schiavone, oh man, he's brutalizing him. What?
That was brutal.
It was brutal.
No shit, Tony.
They're having a stellar match. You fucking know Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, he stops to smell the roses in the middle of the fucking match.
Really does.
This is such an amazing match.
This is such a brutal match. These guys they're giving it their all.
And Excalibur's like, indeed, Tony. Oh!
What a fucking commentary team, man.
They have assembled one of the fucking greatest commentary teams of all time.
Fucking A, dude. They are always on 10, dude.
These motherfuckers suck, bro.
Oh, I can't wait for that trios match, man. Oh, that shit was hilarious.
Swerve Strickland hit a vertebreaker to Brody King on the concrete floor.
Vertebreaker.
A vertebreaker.
On concrete.
And fucking Excalibur, he's sitting there, he's like, guys, Swerve Strickland hit a move just very similar to that one to Kenny Omega. And then he's like, well, he also hit a vertebreaker on Kenny Omega. So he hit the same move.
Yeah. So he.
Why are you giving us this fucking runaround? What do you mean? What do you mean he hit a similar move like that? It is the same fucking move.
Same move. Just say repeating what he did against Omega a few weeks ago.
What the fuck?
Very similar move. He actually hit the same move. It was the vertebreaker. Yes. What the fuck is that runaround? Just say it. Ugh. So Bonnie, dude. I love that commentary team.
Dude.
They're so great. Or so bad, it's great.
See, this This is one of those instances on this night where things like the lack of selling annoy me a bit. This match in particular, because Swerve Strickland hit a vertebreaker on concrete to Brody King. Brody King not only beats the count out at the count of 9, he gets in the ring. Swerve gives him a house call, which is one of his signature moves. And Brody King, after a vertebreaker on the ground and a house call, kicks out at 1 and gets up. A vertebreaker that has kept one of your best world champions, Kenny Omega, out of action for 3 weeks.
Yep.
This dude, Brody King, AEW's loser,
resident loser,
kicks out at 1.
Makes no sense, dude. Fucking makes no sense. And the worst part about these spots that they always do, someone will have something brutal happen. They get up, no sell it, fight back, and then they ended up just losing like 2 minutes later to just a finisher. It's like just have the ending there. It's literally like a 2-3 minute difference. Just ended at this fucking big special move. I don't get the purpose to just needlessly no selling a move like that.
It makes absolutely no sense, bro. It makes absolutely no sense. And again, that to me is where things just don't make sense as to why you would put that. First of all, why you would have somebody like Brody King pull that off.
Resident loser.
A loser in the company. And then again, you just hit him with a move that has kept Kenny Omega out of action for the past 3 weeks. Brody King kicks out at 1 from it. And Brody's was worse.
Yeah.
Kenny's was through an announce table. Brody's was on exposed concrete.
And he just fucking gets up at like 8 and fucking runs in the ring. No, I don't get it.
Like, come on now. That's just... and then Swerve hits 3 house calls to pack Brody King up.
It's like, just end it at the vertebreaker. You're needlessly no-selling.
If you want Brody to have a quick burst of offense to, or a quick burst of adrenaline to at least beat the count, but it's not enough, as soon as he gets in the ring, it's like an immediate house call, and then like, okay, that was the final nail in the coffin. That's one thing, bro. He shouldn't have gotten up from the vertebreaker, but I fucking digress. But again, if you really wanted to have him beat the count, 1 house call is all it should have taken, and
that's it. Exactly.
That's it. Why you would have him kick out at 2, let alone 1, is mind-boggling enough to me. But yes, kicking out at 1 after that was a bit egregious to me. Again, for somebody like Brody fucking King, is a bit much. But yeah, that was this match. It did. Oh, not to mention, dude, Swerve was rocking a Candyman attire.
That was really dope. He came out with the hook and the fucking bees. I thought it was like a locust or something in the trance at first, but then when we saw like his logo on the back of the jacket with the bees in his mouth, it was Candyman. That was really sick. That was a sick attire.
I was trying to figure it out myself. I realized when I saw the hook, I was like, oh, and then it clicked because I seen the font that they were using on his trons. I was like. And then I noticed the fur jacket. I was like, oh, this is a Candyman attire.
Cool.
That was dope.
That was really cool.
That was fucking dope, man. We all love Cabrini Green Zone.
Yeah, really?
We all love Cabrini Green Zone, man. So, yes, Candyman attire from Swerve here. And then on the back of his jacket, it was his face, but with like all the bees hovering around it. It was awesome, man. Personally, I loved it. I thought it was dope. And that was that. Swerve Strickland was rocking the Candyman attire here. And he was rocking the Candyman attire here. So that was that. And we have a win here from Swerve Strickland. So The thing is, I like the match. I like the
Yeah, it's
match.
fine.
I think the match was good. I just, again, I hate to say this because Brody is already, a fucking loser, but I would like to have seen Swerve, be on a little more offense here. Again, just to me, the whole point of the match was, you're putting Swerve up against this big guy, and your job here is to, again, re
Established.
reestablish Swerve being the most dangerous man in AEW. And then you mean to tell me this dude gives this guy a vertebreaker on the fucking concrete and a house call, and it gets a kick out at 1? See, now at the end of the match, obviously you had Swerve win. You had Swerve, especially towards the end, really beat the shit out of Brody King. And largely through the match, he did beat the shit out of Brody King. But man, it just, to me, again, it just needed to be a little more Swerve offense, or it should have been a little more, again, I mean, a vertebreaker on the floor for a kick out at 1 when you're trying to reestablish this guy as the most dangerous man in the company. That is a bit much for me.
No, exactly. They kind of just booked the dynamic of the match wrong, man. You either should have just been way more offense from Swerve, or they do a pretty normal match for most of it, pretty 50-50 on the odds, doing normal stuff. Swerve gets annoyed that, all his normal stuff really isn't working against Brody. That's when he breaks out like the vertebreaker and the shit he needs to bring out to just pack him up real quick and prove that, when the going gets tough, he's going to do what he feel like he needs to do to pack somebody up, because that's kind of the whole thing you're trying to establish right now with Swerve. He's the most dangerous man in AEW. More something like that you should have done is establish the danger level of this man has. He packed up the fan favorite in Kenny Omega a few weeks before. Should have, got frustrated. Even if Brody was putting up a decent fight, got frustrated, did what he had to do to just pack Brody up straight up and end the match, man. They just booked the match wrong overall. They booked the dynamic wrong.
Indeed. So, that was that. So Swerve wins this match here as he goes to give a cinder block Swerve stomp to Brody King. But then Kenny Omega returns. As we heard that Kenny Omega was trying to make the show, but he had somewhere to be in Japan that conflicted with this schedule. But it seems like he was indeed able to make the show.
Which, I will say, from everything we knew in the news, Kenny was saying he'll be able to make it. It was more of Tony Khan being like, no, you're going to be in Japan. I don't want you to fly over here and have a match and just, go do whatever you were doing, come here, have a match. And he was able to make it still. From Tony Khan's perspective, I think Kenny was doing everything right. And he said he was going to make it, and he did. He made it because he said he was going to make it. I think it was just Tony Khan just not trusting the flight process and whatnot. But Kenny Omega returned, obviously, to get revenge and, set up their one-on-one that they're going to do, man. And that's exciting, man. That's exciting. And I will say Kenny has been moving better than he was about a year ago, man. Because a year ago, he was really bad, man.
I never seen him run to the ring that fast.
No, exactly. He's actually like running to the ring right now and whatnot. And which I'm not even trying to be funny. Like a few months ago to a year ago, he looked brutal in that ring, man. A dead ass looked like a fucking regenerator from RE4 running around there, man. It was bad. Just wait till you play that one, you'll know what I mean. He looked like just shambling about, bro. It was bad, but Kenny's been looking better, man. So I'm glad he's back. Obviously, he's neck and neck with Roman with these return fucking moments, and he has another one tonight. He's neck and neck with Roman, man.
He's got a lot. He has certainly got a lot.
Well, that like 2022 Roman run was crazy with the returns.
Man, every other week.
That was like 30 graphics. I remember the combination of the images. It's like 30 return graphics. It's crazy.
Yes.
Because once they realized people were memeing it, they ran with it, dude. They spammed it.
100%. So we have yes, we have Kenny Omega coming back again. He said he said he would be able to make the show. Everything we heard was that AEW, he informed AEW, but then he also informed AEW that he was going to try to make it. I get what they did. Why just have him come out and do this brief little run in? He probably just came from a very long flight, so the odds were he was probably going to be severely jet lagged out there trying to work a very physical match against Swerve Strickland.
Yeah.
So it's probably best to just save it for Dynasty, and it'll be its own standout thing on the Dynasty show. So
100%.
I get what they did.
I get it. You want to build that match up, and you want them to really have a spotlight and be able to do as much as they could do against each other.
Yes. So with that, we have Thekla versus Jamie Hayter. However, before we get to that, we do have an official word from our sponsor here at Notorious Heels. We have a word from none other than Dubby Energy Man. Dubby is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics formulated to improve focus without getting the jitters. Dubby's a clean formula, sugar-free, 0-calorie, free from fillers and artificial colorings with 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. You can get your Dubby products today with the link below and code NHP at checkout to save yourselves 10% on your next Dubby purchase.
Always gotta shout out Dubby. Whether workout, whatever you may need the energy for, man. It's 2:17 a.m. Here up, reviewing AEW pay-per-views, man. If you want to be up and energized like us for these AEW pay-per-views, for anything, really, man, Dubby's got you. It'll give you the energy. You won't have the jitters, and it'll taste good all at the same time. Truly, always. Gotta shout out Dubby.
There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you to Dubby, the official sponsor of your boys here at NHP.
Man, I am not a Tekla guy.
Oh, yeah, she's rough.
She's rough, man. She is one of those people that are for the sickos, if that makes sense. What that Mark was talking about earlier in the comments, man. We may not be sickos, but there are sickos out here in as wrestling fans, and they love Tekla. They really do, and that makes sense.
Boy, do they.
Burger loves its fries, man. You can't have a burger without fries.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Thekla.
The claw.
Thekla won the first fall in this match, as this was a 2 out of 3 falls match. What was with that little fucking dance and shimmy she was doing?
How was she gyrating throughout the match? Anytime she had offense, she would just fucking gyrate as a celebration. You in the New Day?
No, for real. Like, are you in the New Day? Cause like, what?
I don't even think you want to be in that group.
Like, what the fuck was that? I don't know, dude. Thekla is, I don't get it. I don't get it, quite frankly, at all. Man, I would love to know what you guys love about her, if there are any Thekla lovers out there. I am not a Thekla guy, man.
No.
That little, again, she just does weird shit like that. Like, again, she wins the first fall and she's just sitting on the outside of the ring fucking dancing. What was she saying? Like, yeah, first fall for me.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Like, bro,
what the fuck? What?
Aren't you supposed to be the bad guy in this match? What are you doing? You're supposed to be the heel in this.
That looked so fucking corny and so bad. I cannot even describe it.
I can't do it, bro.
Statlander wins the second fall, and the referee went down.
Bloodline rules time.
Yeah, it was time for Bloodline rules for real. And Thekla took Paul Turner's belt off, as the crowd, I guess, must have been full of a bunch of horn dogs. They popped huge for her taking the referee's belt off.
They were some horn dogs, man. They are a bunch of horny sickos, and they popped huge for that, man. why not? I guess because just wrestling fans.
I popped huge. She went to hit Chris with the belt, but Stat countered it, started whipping her with the belt, and then the Sisters of Sin came out and started to distract Statlander. They did not get
Dude, they didn't get a lick of offense.
When I tell you not one of them hit a single move on Chris Statlander, they just came out there as punch dummies, pretty much.
They got fucking packed up.
Dude, and sent out on their way. It was terrible. No help at all. Not one of them hit a single move.
No.
Tekla capitalized off the distraction and hit Statlander with a spear and 2 curb stomps for the victory as Tekla beat Chris Statlander 2 falls to 1 here. As she retains the AEW Women's World Championship. And it was a pretty good match. I didn't have anything wrong with the match itself, but man, Tekla's rough.
Yeah.
Tekla's fucking rough, man. I'm not a Tekla guy, I must admit.
Not a Tekla guy. She's not just she's a fucking wrestler for the sickos, you could tell. For like all the emo fucking AEW fans in the crowd. Not for me, man. I just can't do it. Like you said, the match wasn't bad. It was just a whole bunch of Tekla stuff, and I'm just not for it, man. I'm not a fan of the Toxic Spider. Just AEW fan stuff. I'm not very much into, man. So match was fine. I knew Tekla was gonna win, man, and I wasn't much into it overall.
For sure. So, after this, we got the World Trios Championship match. We got the Don Callis family versus Jet Speed and Mystico.
Mystico? Why do commentary say it Mystico? Mystico.
We got Aussie Open mixed with Proto Kata. We got Kazuchika Okada, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher, and Dangerous Mark Davis.
Dangerous?
Hey, man. I gotta give it to Tony Khan, bro.
I had a ball.
I had a ball with this match. I cannot even lie to you guys, bro. So, believe it or not, even though the Don Callis family just won the Trios titles, they ended up losing them here to Jet Speed and Mystico with a UFO by Kevin Knight to Mark Davis, while Mystico had Kyle Fletcher stuck in cattle mutilation. Bro, that UFO from Kevin Knight was damn near like halfway across the ring, and he had some serious hang time on that.
A lot of hang time. Flew over what was happening in the ring. Crazy, man. Knight is crazy, man. I saw MJF. He was on an interview shouting out the roster, man. And 2 people he said to really look out for and that he believes a lot in is Speedball and Kevin Knight, man. And I was glad to see that.
These guys, hey.
I'm glad to see that, man.
I'm very glad these guys did not go to NXT.
I am.
Because
they would have been in purgatory.
They would have been in purgatory, and they don't need it.
They don't. They're too good.
They are fucking too good for that Performance Center, man. There are people in AEW, trust me, that do need the work of the Performance Center. You look at like a Powerhouse Hobbs.
A Hook. Daniel Garcia, people that like you think like, damn, they probably should have went to NXT. I think it would have helped them. But then like you got the other side like Speedball and Kevin Knight, where it's like they're beast.
Was that MJF interview the CVV one?
Yeah, well, that
I have to listen to that.
Yeah, I have to. I think it was the CVP or CVP CV one. My bad. Dyslexia. My dyslexia, bro. But I gotta remember. I might have not been, but it might have been. Okay. I think it was.
Okay.
But yeah, these guys are great, man. I'm glad they got that shout out.
Yes. Kevin Knight is so good. And again, that UFO looked so fucking dope, man. It looked so dope. This dude, if pushed right, could be everything that WWE fans believe Montez Ford is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%.
Easy. Tenfold.
100%. The only difference between Montez Ford and Kevin Knight is I believe Tony Khan will eventually get around to using these guys as singles.
I think he will. I think it might take a little bit of Tony Khan time because obviously he has a pretty full main event scene right now. He's got, Ospreay, he's got Fletcher, and obviously those are two people that he's going to want to be world champions probably, before, Kevin Knight and Speedball are in that circle. But it's not going to be fucking 15 years like WWE has the mentality with like Javon Evans and Dominic Mysterio. They're going to be fucking champs in 15 years. It's like a 2-year stint of building up, which I'm excited for, man.
Yeah. Mike Bailey is 35.
Crazy.
And Kevin Knight is 29 years old.
They're young, bro.
You got a lot of time. With these guys. And I think Tony Khan is going to move a hell of a lot faster than
the good old fucking Triple H.
Than Paul.
The good old Paul.
So, these guys win the match.
Greatest.
Jet Speed and Mystico. And when I tell you this is probably about the greatest post-match celebration I've ever seen in my life. So, they I don't know why. I know he's a huge star in Mexico, and I respect his game, but I don't know why it's so funny to me to see the fans just going absolutely nuts for Mystico, bro. Like they're
hilarious.
They're going over to all these like super HD crowd spots of like groups of fans like marking out for Mystico.
Great, like they got their Mexican flags, they're flying them, dude. They're fucking yelling in the camera, hype as shit for Mystico. It's hilarious because I know I've seen the clips of like him getting super cheers and fun. He's literally like cheered like a god over there in Mexico. And so, like, I get it, but, like, dude, it's fucking hilarious every time, man, because it's fucking Sin Cara. You know what I mean? Sin Cara is a god in Mexico.
It's great, man. It's fucking great. So, they're all of a sudden, all these fans are going nuts, and then they turn on Mystico's theme song, and then you just see on the Trons, Mystico is all elite. So Mystico's the newest member of the AEW. Mystico is the newest member of the AEW roster, and
his theme song is fucking hilarious, dude.
The fans are going nuts for his theme song, bro. This dude is like falling over crying. Jet Speed's holding them on their shoulders. Like, he legitimately just won the main event of WrestleMania.
Dead ass.
And he's, like, on the, like, have you guys ever seen that fucking, like, everybody's seen the clip of Shawn Michaels from, like, WrestleMania 12, where he's holding the WWE Championship and he's crying, the boyhood dream, call, and he's, like, putting his head up to the championship, and he's just, like, basking in the moment. That was legitimately, like, what Mystico was fucking doing, bro, and he's, like, crying. So Jet Speed gets out of the ring to let him have the ring. And
yes,
and fucking Mike cuts to Mike Bailey, and he's like passionately singing the theme song, bro. Dude. And then it cuts to Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight was the best part.
And this part is where it fucking shot me, bro. I looked down for 2 seconds, and I look up, and Speedball's singing, right? And Kevin Knight is dapping up with all the fucking audience members in the front row, legitimately as if this guy just won the fucking main event of WrestleMania, bro.
They're celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. Like, dude, it's funny because Mystico's song is like a very, like, like wave your arms and sing it song. So all the crowd is fucking singing
Oh
and
my
fucking waving their arms. Fucking Speedball is singing it on the ramp. He's like he's in church, fucking singing the song. And dude, it cuts to fucking Kevin Knight, and he just won the fucking Super Bowl.
Oh.
Is in the crowd just dapping fucking fans up for the title, dude. They were fucking celebrating like they won the fucking World Series, dude.
Oh man.
That shit killed me. I fucking was dying laughing, man. They fucking celebrated like they just won the fucking lottery, man. Holy
Dude.
hell, it was amazing.
I'm fucking sitting there, bro, and fucking dude, Mystico's in the ring.
Just crying, holding the title.
Oh, he's holding the fucking thing up like he just fucking beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, dude, that was the most needlessly fucking celebratory win ever. And it was amazing, dude. They were dead ass acting like they just won the Super Bowl. That shit was hilarious, bro. Fucking Kevin Knight just dapping up fans in the crowd. Fucking Mystico's crying in the ring, and Speedball just singing the fucking theme song as they're fucking on the ramp, dude. Fucking amazing.
Oh man, that was fucking tremendous, bro. That was absolutely tremendous. You don't get moments like that very often, bro.
Shit just had me, and we were on the floor laughing. That was goated.
So man, I tell you what, bro. Man, you gotta
love the game as much as they do, man. Because goddamn,
sometimes you just gotta learn to laugh, because when moments like this happen, you just gotta embrace it, bro. When I tell you, man, that was, oh my god, that was some of the funniest shit I'd ever seen in my life. It was so, like Sir K said, man, it was so needlessly extra,
so dramatically like triumphant of a celebration, dude.
But oh man,
that was dead ass like the end of a fucking movie celebration. What's that one fucking football movie where it's a bunch of kids Meet the Giants? The dead ass like in Meet the Giants when the fucking loser team finally won the game they were trying to win. They're fucking crying, singing, and dapping up the crowd, dude. It was fucking hilarious, dude.
I'm telling you, man, I done fucking lost it when Kevin. I was already laughing when they were holding up Mystico when he was fucking holding up the championship. That had me. But bro, I tell you,
that was a cherry on top.
When they cut to Kevin Knight dapping the fucking audience up, that was it for me, man.
That sent me, bro.
Bro, that was about some of the funniest shit I'd ever seen on an AEW program, bro. That was too funny, dude.
That really was.
But Mystico was all elite, and Mystico and Jet Speed are the trios champions. And one of about the funniest moments I've ever seen in AEW history, bro.
Fucking hilarious, bro. Fucking hilarious.
Legitimately acting like this dude just fucking won the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania, bro.
Fucking doing a fucking Super Bowl lap, dude. Fucking hilarious. Bro just won the NASCAR fucking Daytona 500. Fucking right off the car, celebrated. Hilarious.
Oh, man.
Fucking A, man. That was a hilarious ending to that match, man. The match was fine. It was a good match, obviously. You had fucking a bunch of great wrestlers in there. But that ending was just too fucking amazingly hilarious.
Vinny said Uncle Dave is going to give that 1,005 stars.
I think he might, man. Might be the first ever, like, 15-star match.
I know Uncle Dave was crying.
Oh, he was crying too. 100%.
He was 100% tearing up. And what was with fucking Jet Speed wearing Mystico masks?
Yeah, wearing Sin Cara masks. And then they put him back on to celebrate at the end of the fucking match. It was hilarious, dude. That shit was just funny. Speaking of Uncle Dave, did you see the picture of him on Collision?
Yes.
Bro, why was he horrifying? Just, why was he looking like that? Fucking Uncle Dave, bro.
Uncle Dave's the best. Yes, but Uncle Dave was for sure. He was probably on the floor, crying as with Mystico.
He was, bro. He was, because that was the Observer's, wrestler of the year, wrestler of the year, I think, or fan favorite wrestler of the year.
He also won I mean, he didn't win it, but CMLL won Promotion of the Year, and that's pretty much off of Mystico's back.
Oh, 100%.
That motherfucker sells out Arena Mexico.
They fucking love. He's literally a god in Mexico.
Yes.
We don't joke when we say that. Bro's a god over there.
No, he legitimately is fucking John Cena in Mexico, bro.
It's fucking hilarious. It's just Sin Cara. You know what I mean? Fucking
man.
Hilarious.
That fucking sent me, bro.
That had me rolling.
That absolutely sent me. So,
goated win.
That was that. This was one of the greatest moments in AEW history, bro.
It was.
Kevin Knight dapping up those fans. You don't get moments like that very often. And then we have this. Andrade versus Bandito.
Hey.
This one, this was a very good match. I will say it did drag in the beginning a little bit.
It took time to pick up. In the beginning, I was like, damn, this kind of wasn't what I was expecting from this match. But then about halfway through, they got into the right gear, and it was what I was expecting from this match.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You have this one did get a lot of this one had 21 minutes, so that probably explains why
that makes sense.
It did drag a bit in the beginning.
First 8 to 9 minutes were kind of like, what's going on here? And then it picked up.
Yeah, so it was a lot of it was a lot of the beginning for some reason was like a horn dog off.
Dude, it was like a fucking ripped your pants off fucking fest.
Yeah.
They both had all the things where obviously like I was talking about with Andrade last time, Andrade got the whole fuckboy gimmick. So he literally does 2 separate instances of going to some fucking baddie in the crowd and taking a selfie and getting his number. Then he was ripping his pants off, then Bandito was ripping his pants off. It was very weird. Mm-hmm. That was very unnecessary.
It was. It was. Again, it was like there was a lot of standing around.
Yeah.
Andrade was kind of just trying to aura farm, like Sir K said, and then Bandito did the thing where he, rips his pants off like Andrade does.
Andrade did it.
Yeah.
Which I will say, Andrade killed me when fucking Bandito couldn't get the one leg pant out, and fucking Andrade just runs up and knees him in the face. That shit was funny.
That was hilarious because you could tell Andrade was standing there and he kind of improvised okay, bro, I'm not gonna fucking stand here all day while you take your pants off. So
he just gotta hit you right now.
Yeah, so he hit Bandito, and then a little bit later in the match, Andrade himself took his pants off the long way though. His pants didn't rip off. He dead ass just sat there and rolled his pants off. So there was that. So Andrade's got the whole fuckboy gimmick. Look, if that's what it takes for Tony Khan to use you, bro, then ball
embrace
the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather Andrade be on pay-per-view being used than his first run in AEW where he'd never seen the light of day.
Exactly. If it takes the fuckboy spot of the night, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was that. I will say, though, bro, Andrade with the long hair with the black mask on looks sick.
Dude, and the blonde highlights in there, man.
Yes.
He looks beast. I love this Andrade look. It's a really good look for him.
Yeah, bro. When he came out and he's got that mask and you just see the long ass hair, stringing down, that's a pretty dope look for Andrade.
And now instead of a suit, he does the fur coat. Yeah. Very cool. I fuck with it.
And he's got some fire merch too. That shirt he was wearing was pretty sick.
That was a dope shirt, man. That was.
Bandito hit a laying 21 plex on Andrade. Andrade was laying on his stomach on the ground, and Bandito hit a 21 plex on Andrade, who was laying on the ground. He hit the ropes and then pretty much kind of just put his head on Andrade's back, used his legs to bounce off the ropes like normal, and picked him up and deadlifted him from the ground to deliver the 21 plex for a near fall. And Andrade would hit the DM off of the second rope to secure the victory for himself as Andrade defeats Bandito here. I really hope this doesn't mean Andrade is going to be in line for the ROH World title. Because
AEW stuff.
I really hope he's wants to put this towards maybe Jack Perry and the national title. Andrade and Jack Perry, I think, would be pretty dope.
That'd be a good match.
Or maybe if AEW wanted to be really intriguing with it, you keep having Andrade pick up victories, which it seems like Tony loves him this
He
time
seemed
around.
to really like him this time around, man. Complete contrast to last time where he was just nothing on the roster.
Yeah, legitimately, bro. You have two mid-card champions. One of them who never shows up in Kazuchika Okada in the Don Callis family with Andrade. If I was Tony, I would have Andrade go after Okada or Fletcher.
I would. You're already kind of doing, Don Callis, essentially Judgment Day, fucking, stare down, faking that they're cool, but they're not really cool type shit. I would have it completely explode, and I would have Andrade be a part of that explosion, going for one of those two, man. And in the chaos of all those guys essentially breaking up and fighting, you have Andrade taking the moment and taking one of those titles from one of them. I think that's the best course of action.
I'm sorry, I just...
Oh, you're reading the what's next?
I looked and my eyes went to that.
Dude, I can't wait. That's hilarious.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry. Yes, but Andrade picks up the victory here. Jeez, Andrade picks up the victory here, and in what was again a match I thought started off very slow, but towards the end it picked up. I did think it would be better, but it was still a good match. I can't say it was a bad match.
I think it might be one of those things where we expect a lot from the first match, but it's their first match, so maybe they don't really get the chemistry down. And I think halfway through they started to get the chemistry down. So I think if they do another match, I think it'll be what I thought this match would be in the first place. You know what I mean? One of those things where two people just got to get that chemistry down first in order to really go against each other, man.
100%. 100%.
Oh, God, here it goes.
And
man.
the next match, the pre-main event match, we have the Conglomerators. Roddy Strong and Orange Cassidy with Darby Allin facing the Dogs, Gabe Kidd, Clark Connors, and David Finlay. This match, Tony Schiavone.
Dude,
Tony fucking Schiavone, man.
He was on one, man.
This shit has got to be one of the funniest pay-per-view bloopers I think I have about ever seen in my life, man. Tony, okay, so first off, bro, there was a spot to start this match that was Darby Allin was going to run at Gabe Kidd from the apron, and Clark Connors speared the holy fuck out of Darby Allin off the ring apron, which was a brutal spot.
Brutal spear. He came in fast as shit. They both guys flew off the apron into the ringside. Crazy moment. The Dogs overall looked really good in this match, man. I didn't think they were going to be that beast. Already knew Gabe Kidd was like a demon in the ring. I really like Gabe Kidd, and it's glad to see that Clark Connors and David Finlay followed in that. And I really like David Finlay in this AEW role so far, man. I actually really do.
I think so too. Sometimes when you take people out of certain spotlights, it takes a certain lens off of them. Obviously, David Finlay was tasked with leading one of the greatest factions of all time,
literally,
the Bullet Club. So that's a big task, and not everybody's built for that.
No.
But
he's built for what he was doing tonight, man.
Yeah,
he was really good.
What he did tonight, first off, their presentation
was really dope.
Was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Their entrance, there's like a shillelagh hanging, and David Finlay walked up to it, and then Clark Connors walks up to him, and then Gabe Kidd walks into the shot, and the whole time, the intro to their theme song, you just heard like dogs barking.
Mm-hmm.
That was sick.
Oh, that was dope. It was a dope entrance.
That was actually really fucking sick. So David Finlay, I gotta say, man, at least tonight, I was very impressed the way he was moving, man.
The turnaround is very good, like Logan says, Sir K like David Finlay. Yeah, I liked what he did tonight. I think that was he was just in a bad role in New Japan, man. Like we explained before, with that New Japan Bullet Club leader role, you gotta be something really special, whether visually in the ring wise. You have to be truly special, like Kenny, like AJ, like Finn, like Jay White. you have to be truly special to do that role, and David Finlay just wasn't that. But he's here, and he's really good in that role, dude. He's really good in this. He's just not. He wasn't. He just wasn't that special, man. He wasn't Kenny Omega, AJ Styles special. He wasn't. What? He's laughing at me.
Logan just killed me, bro.
No, I was tearing him apart because he's fucking.
He said, I remember that Wrestle Kingdom we watched a couple years ago when Sir Kay was tearing David Finlay a new ass.
Dude, he was bad though at the time. He was really bad. Because, like,
Okay.
he just started out and his look was bad. Like, here, his look is good. He's got the whole, like, puffer jacket and, like, the normal, like, hair. But, like, at the time, he had, like, slipped back half bald hair and leather jacket. He looked horrible at the time.
Oh, man.
He looked horrible. He was bad at the time, but he really.
One of my favorite memories, I gotta call Logan out here, bro, because one of my favorite memories from that Wrestle Kingdom was somebody jumped off the rope at David Finlay, and instead of using the shillelagh to hit him with it, I'll never forget this, because I just remember Logan burying him for this, bro. He grabbed the dude with the shillelagh, but then gave him a neck breaker. And I specifically remember Logan. I just right here Logan on the other end just say, "Why wouldn't you just hit him with the shillelagh? Who the fuck grabs the shillelagh to use it for a neck breaker?" And I just remember you two just burying David Finlay, bro. That was some of the funniest stuff. That was that was one of the funniest I've ever fucking wrestling I've ever watched.
Is that the Wrestle Kingdom where I fell asleep at the main event?
Yes. Because that was the one with Naito versus like Okada or something in the main event.
I fucking fell asleep during this.
There was a Naito versus Evil.
Yeah, it was something
like
stupid.
that.
Like, you guys are making fun of me because I fucking passed out. Fucking like 5:30. I'm not fucking watching Evil at 5:30 in the morning. What the fuck? But David Finlay had a crazy turnaround into AEW, man. I really like him. I really like him in AEW so far in his role.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I think their production was great, and I think David Finlay was
moving.
He was doing pretty good here tonight, man. He was doing pretty good. Gabe Kidd and David Finlay then hit a doomsday device on Darby Allin. Darby Allin was tied up. They tied Darby Allin up from his chain. They tied the tag rope around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And, bro,
it was hilarious.
Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong, as Darby's in the ring, tied by his neck to the corner of the ring,
squirming in the corner.
Yeah, he's trying to get out. We got I agree. We absolutely need to watch more wrestling in the Discord.
No, we do, man.
For sure.
We do. Like,
for sure.
Like he says, sucks New Japan's kind of ass now. They don't really have anybody. I even see New Japan say that all the time, that they literally have nobody in that company anymore. Sucks for them, but we do. We do.
Absolutely. So, it is, we should, one of these times, bear with me, one of these times, I think we should all watch an NXT show together.
I think that would be really funny.
I think that would be fucking hilarious. One of these fucking NXT pay-per-views that they do.
Weird shit. Because they just do weird shit now. They have the frat fuck boys, whatever they are, the Vanity Project. That type of shit would be hilarious to talk about.
I think that would be absolutely hilarious to watch together. So we get Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong just doing their regular moves and stuff. They're just, Roddy's handing out backbreakers. Orange Cassidy's fucking jumping all around, doing orange punches and whatnot.
Doing his fucking pocket gimmick.
Yeah, he's doing the pocket gimmick. Meanwhile, the whole time, Darby is fighting for his life, being choked in this corner.
Dude, the dynamic of this match in that moment was hilarious. You have Darby squirming in the corner as fucking Orange Cassidy just got his hands in the pocket doing the whole shtick. Roddy comes in, does his old backbreaker knee fucking strike thing. It was hilarious, bro. It literally got to a point where the fans had to chant, check on, or whatever they were chanting to fucking save Darby.
Hey, brother.
Hey, bro, we're always down.
Yes.
You know us. Just hit us up.
Yes. Literally, bro. Whatever the case is,
Just hit the line.
you know how it is. You know how it is, bro. I would be more than happy. I would be more than happy for that, for sure. For sure, man. So, we got
It's the greatest moment on commentary.
the greatest moment of the night.
It was real. Just genuinely was. This was insane.
I fucking love this commentary team, dude. They're so fucking bad.
They're so bad.
Tony Schiavone had one of the hardest slip-ups I've ever heard in my life on commentary. You never hear a commentator fuck up this bad. One of the main rules on commentary is you are not supposed to curse. One big thing in America, you cannot say fuck.
You can't say fuck on American television at all. It's mainly in a live broadcast setting, dude. You can't, bro. Like Tony Schiavone has talked crazy. I'll always remember that the Mariah May one where he's like, "Oh, come on, just say it, you bitch." Remember that one? Remember that?
Oh, speak, bitch.
Dude, and then the reaction of like Taz was like, "Oh, damn!" Like, oh my god, I like that moment was funny.
The best part about that whole thing was like the collision after that when Mariah fucking like walks up to Tony. She sits on commentary and she's like, "What are you gonna say? You gonna tell me to speak, bitch?" And he's like, "Oh, Mariah, I'm sorry,
Mariah. Come on, speak, bitch." And fucking dude, Taz was my favorite. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, Schiavone." That shit was hilarious.
They're talking about David Finlay, and Excalibur's like, "David Finlay is such an awful human." And so, I think it was Nigel or Brian, somebody was talking about how, like, yeah, but David Finlay, you know, he's smart. And this man, Tony Schiavone, in the most happy voice, you could tell this was a total slip up. He goes, "Oh, well, I think he's pretty fucking awful."
Bro, in the happiest voice, just goes, "Yeah, man, I think he's pretty fucking awful." And bro, the silence on commentary after was fucking hilarious.
No fucking shot, dude.
Whoa, bro just said fucking, "I think he's pretty fucking awful."
Way to build up your new signing. You got the commentator talking about how this guy's pretty fucking awful.
The best part about this, for the rest of the match, genuinely, Schiavone didn't say a word.
He would say like 2 words and then just shut up. He would be like, "Oh my god."
He would say an ad lib every now and again. No full sentence came out of his mouth for the rest of this match. I don't know if he was being chewed out. I don't know if the commentators were looking at him funny. Brian was right there, and he writes the fucking fines, so maybe Brian was looking at him or something. But dude, that shit was hilarious, bro. That shit killed me, man. That was the moment of the night.
This was so funny, man.
On the floor rolling.
I was dying when he said this, bro. It was how he sounded so happy on the other end, bro. I think he's fucking awful.
Fucking hilarious.
No
dude.
fucking shot, dude.
You fuck up like that, man.
How did you say that on air?
I think he's fucking awful. They're so like it's a pay-per-view too.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Fucking hilarious.
My goodness, bro. Darby Allin and Gabe Kidd were on the stage. Darby did a kick the skateboard to the back of Gabe Kidd's head.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that. So yeah, he took Gabe Kidd out, and then for the rest of the match, Gabe Kidd, while he was knocked out, got handcuffed to the pole on the entrance ramp, and they went back in the ring and took care. I believe they hit a orange punch and a coffin drop on Clark Connors, and
Conglomeration won?
The baby faces went up in this match, which I have a very big problem with because, okay, this was the
debut of the group in ring. This was the pay-per-view debut, essentially.
This was the Dogs' first time on pay-per-view. A group that I know we're only a couple weeks in, but I actually really fuck with the group.
I do fuck with the group, actually. I really like them.
And this is what we got going on.
They're just losing to the conglomeration. Like, I don't get that. And they overall look good tonight. I don't think they really came out looking bad, but, like, you can't make them lose like that. I think them losing was a bad decision. And they really should be winning in the future after this, man. And I don't know why you did that at all. They could easily beat them. Easily beat this group of Darby Allin, fucking, and the rest of the conglomeration.
That is a terrible call.
Yeah.
That is an absolutely terrible call. Clark Connors is very good. David Finlay is very good.
Yeah.
Gabe Kidd is very good. I like the group. From what I'm seeing, I like the group so far. And this is the call we make to have them lose their first match on pay-per-view. That is fucking so stupid to me. I can't even describe how. Why would you even think about doing that?
Yeah.
Like, this was such a no-brainer to me.
You know, from fucking pin Roderick Strong or something. Who cares?
Yeah.
Roderick Strong or Orange Cassidy. It doesn't matter.
Nobody cares if Roddy or OC lose. And Darby Allin, even if he does lose, it doesn't hurt him anyway.
It doesn't hurt him. And he has history with Gabe Kidd. So it's like, you're fine. This group could have lost. And I don't know why they had someone who shouldn't lose. It made no sense.
Completely stupid decision here. But the Dogs lose on pay-per-view.
It was a good match.
David Finlay, I guess he's just pretty fucking awful.
Pretty fucking awful.
I think he's pretty fucking awful.
The silence afterwards was goated. Because I know it was just... I know commentary was just looking at him.
I think he's pretty fucking awful.
Great, I would have loved to hear the fucking comms on that after that of just Tony.
Oh,
and just do this shit is hilarious.
Man, that's so funny, dude. That is so funny, bro. The main event. Hangman versus MJF. MJF was rocking a Terry Funk attire, which I thought was dope. I know CM Punk was happy.
Oh, I know he was pumped, man. That's GOAT.
And Adam Page came out to another very Red Dead sounding track here.
It was, and Trons were very Red Dead. It was very cool, Trons. A bunch of like Hangman highlights, and screen slowly got more red and red until it was like a completely red filter. And then the red Hangman Trons were there. And he had a physical guy out there playing the trumpet for him. Very cool entrance. And MJF had a very cool, like, cinematic intro where he was talking in a cowboy accent.
Oh, dude. I'm not going to lie. His cowboy voice
was
good. Dope, bro. And, like, the material he was saying, he said, like, around here they call me the devil.
Yeah, around here they call me the devil. Like, it was very, very good, dude. Very good, like, cowboy voice. Very funny, very MJF. He fucking went and pissed on Hangman's grave. And the bit was really funny, the way he, like, stopped pissing and then continued pissing. It was very funny. Very good bit from MJF. Came out in a Burberry poncho and fucking Terry Funk gear. Very good. Very good quality from these guys. Obviously.
Absolutely. MJF tweeted out that this was the greatest Texas death match of all time.
Listen, I actually loved this main event.
I did.
But I gotta give that Moxley All-In one the edge, man.
Out of all the Texas death matches we've seen, the one with Moxley from Revolution a couple years ago, the one with Moxley from All In, the Texas death match with fucking Lance Archer and Hangman, and this one.
I think this might be number 2 for me.
This is number 2.
This is number 2. Sure. And it was really good. It's not a disrespectful number 2. But I was so invested in that all-in-one, man. That was dead ass like their WrestleMania main event level of just intrigue and just popping for the individual moments in the match, if that makes sense, man. I loved it, but I would say this one's number 2 overall.
Okay, so in AEW's history, they've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
7.
Jon Moxley versus Lance Archer for the IWGP United States Championship in 2022. Hangman versus Adam Cole from April 2022. Hangman versus Moxley from Revolution 2023. That's 3 years ago. Hangman versus Swerve. That was Texas Death.
Oh, that was Texas Death. Okay.
That's the one I was forgetting, though. Hangman versus Swerve from Full Gear 2023. Hangman, here we go. Hangman versus Christopher Daniels from AEW Collision, January 2025.
Hangman.
Jon Moxley versus Hangman from All In Texas. And MJF versus Hangman from Revolution.
I loved it. Still got to give All In that edge, man. That's my number 1.
Yes, I would for sure go Christopher Daniels versus Hangman Adam Page on Collision.
What?
I mean, bro, it was a beautiful feud.
Name spot in the match.
I think Hangman beat him with the Angel's wings to retire him. See?
You named the fucking end of it. Only part you gotta remember.
But yeah, Hangman lost that one with Swerve, right?
I think he did. Yeah.
Didn't Swerve like choke him out?
I think he did choke him out.
Okay, so that's the Texas Death Match. So Hangman beat. Okay, so yeah, he's 4-2 now in Texas Death Matches. So, look, I love this.
I did love this match.
Personally, wow. Look at what just came up.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. He had to go himself.
On my Google Photos, this is so weird. The one photo it shows me featured is my picture I had with Tony Schiavone from FanFest a couple of years, 4 years ago.
Fucking goat.
I think he's pretty fucking awful.
He's pretty fucking awful. Goated.
I would say the one from All In Texas. Damn.
Swerve and Hangman might be number 2.
Would probably be number 2. For me, this was probably 3.
Now that I realize that Swerve one was a Texas Death, this one might be number 3. And it's still a great match.
Yeah.
But those two were just too special, especially that All In one, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
For sure. I gotta say, I know a lot of people think this is indie backyard garbage or whatever. I love how AEW's made the Texas Death Match one of their staple matches.
One of their staple, special, brutal matches. I love it, man. I love it.
Yes. So, bro.
They went out.
Excalibur. You gotta love this guy, man. You gotta absolutely love this guy, dude. Excalibur. Excalibur says here, he says, these guys are fighting in the crowd. And remember, like, how I always used to tell you guys about how Excalibur will say something and then just not ever finish the sentence? There was a part in here where they were fighting through the crowd. And Excalibur says, Hangman Page has vowed.
It just never finishes.
And it legitimately never finished the sentence. Never.
Hangman Page has vowed. Oh my God. Nothing. Said nothing.
So.
Oh my God, on the chair.
These guys, Hangman Page pulled out like a makeshift prop window. And when Excalibur sees the window, he goes, "That is a window?"
Yes.
Legitimately paused for like a hot 10 seconds in the middle of "that is." And we just,
window?
Yeah. And we just sat for like 10 minutes, or like 10 seconds before he said another word. Hilarious, bro. This guy is actually the GOAT. MJF breaks the window, and there's a bunch of glass, in the middle of the ring. And MJF's telling the crowd, no, Like, you don't get this spot or whatever. He then turns around and gets body slammed and then drug through the glass.
Brutal.
Oh,
Brutal. Those are some big shards too, man. For the rest of the match, their backs were just shining.
yes, they
Fuck.
were. They were. MJF then starts to stab Adam Page after he recovered. He stabbed Adam Page with some shards of glass, some bigger shards of glass from the window. And then he goes under the ring and he grabs a something that I think Adam Page knows all a little too well at this point. He goes and grabs the needle. He goes and grabs a needle and pokes Adam Page right in the mouth, the same way Swerve Strickland poked him in the mouth with the needle a couple of years ago at All Out 2024.
I think that was 2024 All Out in the cage match.
Yes. Brutal.
Oh,
brutal to see that. Yes. Logan, I was very scared that when MJF turned around, his back was going to be just pelted with red dots. I was very happy to see that they used sugar glass.
Thank God, dude. I thought they were about to fucking bleed out in there.
Yes. Very, very smart. Very smart decision there. He stabs him with the needle. Then there was a point in this match, bro, where MJF grabbed a broom and swept all the glass out of the ring.
That shit was hilarious, dude.
Killed me.
And then when they used it as a weapon, he goes to fucking break it over his leg, but he fucking it doesn't break, and then there's just the top of it, the broom part just pops off. Then he re-breaks it. I'm like, bruh.
So he stabs him with a needle, and Hangman then grabs a barbed wire chair, but then it ends up backfiring, and he gets body slammed on top of the barbed wire chair. There was then a deadeye on this barbed wire chair.
Brutal.
Which was very brutal. As this may have been real barbed wire, because they did get pretty busted open.
Saying there was points where you could tell it was snagging on him too.
Yes.
So brutal stuff with the barbed wire
for sure. So we got we then got a deadeye through one of the tables on the outside, and then MJF, once he regained offense, gave Adam Page a jumping tombstone through one of the tables on the other side. Hangman Page used barbecue skewers on MJF's head, and they did the spot where he fucking pounds them into the top of his head, and then they all,
dangle,
spread apart and dangle off of his head. It was a brutal looking spot. Man. So he used the skewers, and then Adam Page pulls out something that MJF knows all too well in a dog collar.
Very dope to see, man.
Very cool to see. As commentary, Excalibur was like, MJF, he knows the dog collar all too well from his match at Revolution a couple years ago in 2022.
Who was that against?
Yeah, who was that against, Excalibur?
Who was that against, man? I wonder. Very cool callback, and I love the fear of MJF in that moment of like, not again, and he fucking trying to run away. Very much dig that.
Yes. So we have Adam Page then set up a table and put a barbed wire sheet on top of it, and he got on the top rope, and MJF used the dog collar to his advantage, because he used the dog collar to grab Page by the neck and throw him through this barbed wire table. These guys fight up the ramp, and Hangman was trying to throw each other off the ramp onto this table. Hangman ended up just pulling MJF in and gave him a belly-to-belly suplex through this pyro gig table, and then all the, pyrotechnics started going off, and obviously, making it look like it's some sort of fucking electrical bug. But yeah, so it was cool. It was really cool. And then he's dragging Hangman is dragging MJF to the ring, and MJF's crawling on all fours to the ring while he's in this dog collar. And
Fucking commentary, man.
Tony Schiavone is like, oh, he's being a good boy.
Good boy. He calls fucking MJF a good boy.
Oh, brother.
Get this man a map, dude. My God, he was on one tonight. Hilarious, bro. Hilarious moment.
Yikes. I did forget to mention, yes, thank you, Manager Logan. I did forget to mention, I skipped right over it. Right before the pyro table spot, these guys brought out light tubes. And these, you could definitely tell, were obviously real glass. These were not gigged light tubes, man, because, dude, MJF's back immediately upon fucking being popped off by the light tube started bleeding.
And you could just see the straight streak of the light tube as just blood spots.
Oh.
Brutal. Then fucking he got hit in the head. Brutal.
Ooh. So we got we have commentary calling MJF a good boy. Hangman goes to go for the buckshot on MJF, but then he gets a low blow from Max into a shot with the AEW championship, a pretty stiff belt shot from MJF. Adam Page would then attempt to go for the buckshot one more time in this match, but ended up being countered into MJF hanging the Hangman.
Mm-hmm.
He quite literally was the Hangman. As he tried, and this is so cool, man.
This shot was insane.
I really think, and too, if you speak on the story of this, I really think this is going to come into play huge for AEW and their whole little storytelling dynamic here, bro. But Adam Page is fighting just like Jon Moxley was at All In Texas. And Moxley panicked and he tapped, bro. Hangman was panicking and then he just went out. Now, when he went out and they realized, he was out, MJF let the chain go. Hangman falls smack dab forehead right into the camera as they got the sickest fucking shot of Hangman's blood is now smeared on the front of the camera as we're just watching his body that just went limp go down for the 10 count, and he was out. He was out.
No, I loved it, man. I love the way they did that. Threw him over, choked him, passed him out, and man, the way he dropped and literally just fell right in the camera with that blood spot, and that was the main camera they used for the rest of the match with the blood spot on it. Super dope camera work, man. I loved that shot. Insanely amazing shot there.
It was a really, really good shot. I love that, man. I really love what they did there. I thought they showed the fuck out with that as, bro. MJF's won. Adam Page can no longer challenge for the AEW World Championship. Now, this isn't for as long as MJF is champion. This is for good.
Period, technically. That's it.
So, what does this mean now? Well, this could mean a couple things. They go the Cody route, and this is complete career suicide for Adam Page.
I don't think that. Hopefully not.
They've been talking so much about how all Hangman has is his word, and he's a man of his word, and that's all he has to him. Now, what if
he goes back on it?
He goes back on his word. What if we get to see the deranged cowboy once again, and he goes back on his word and starts living more like Swerve Strickland, in the sense of not really caring what people think and being a dangerous man.
Exactly.
What if he goes that route? They have a lot of interesting routes they can go here, and I will say they better not go the Cody route, because if you learned anything from your mistakes, that at
It's
least in
literally-
AEW was career suicide for him. There
It-
was nothing else for him to do at that point.
His career essentially ended after that match in AEW, man. It was
Yeah.
horrible. It killed anything he had going for him. And that was a horrible decision. But here, I think they learned from it. And I think there is an overall plan to get him back in the world title scene, obviously. Whether it is the main route I think they're going to go is him going back on his word. Because after he got counted out, the commentary was just so sad. And all they could say is, man, Hangman's a man of his word. That's it for him. He can't ever go for the world title again. And I think that's why they're going to, Hangman's going to go back on his word, go for the world title. Obviously, Swerve's heel now. And I think they're going to show how much of a being heel works for Swerve and as like an inspiration in a way, even without trying it, Swerve doing it character-wise as an inspiration for Hangman to go back on his word, to feel like he needs to do what he needs to do. Very much like that. They could go a babyface route where like he earns a way to get back to the title by somebody like, yeah, you're, kind of like, oh, you're Hangman. You should be going for the world title. You got to do everything you can to get back, to be able to like face it. Whether you got to go through this trials and tribulations, you can do it as a baby face. But I think the path they're gonna go, and the best path, is going back on his word as a heel. And I think that's the overall goal here, man. I think that is. So I wouldn't worry too much overall. Obviously, it's a possibility, but I don't think they're gonna Cody it.
I hope not.
I hope
not. I really hope not. I really hope they have learned from their mistakes in that regard. But man, this was such a fucking banger main event. This was a banger show in general. There was a lot of great shit on here, man. As again, I got nothing but mad props for AEW here, man. Again, I think they did a great job here tonight, man. And I think that this was a amazing way to start the year off.
This was.
And I really want them to keep it up. I really want them to keep it up on pay-per-view, whether it's a Revolution or a Dynasty or a Wrestle Dream. By the time we get to Full Gear, I really hope I'm sitting here saying that AEW had
good year.
Just one of their best years pay-per-view wise in general, man. And I'm wishing them the best, because this was an amazing way to start the fucking year, man. Tremendous.
This was a great way to start the year, man. Overall, the show was great. Obviously, it wasn't perfect, but it was a really good show. I loved the pacing, the production, the matches. Obviously, were great, and very much a success for the start of the year with the AEW pay-per-views.
Absolutely, man. So, hey, looks like that is everything here today. As thank you guys so much, man. Everybody who joined us, EW, Figure Wrestling. We got manager Logan. We got my guy Vinny. Thank you guys so very much for joining us here today for your AEW Revolution post-show review. Thank you guys for sticking it out with us for the late night show here. Typical AEW, you gotta love it.
It's kind of how AEW reviews go.
Yeah, the next time you guys can catch us on here for the pay-per-views is in under a month for AEW's Dynasty. So, there you go, man. That is that. As that's
Hopefully Dynasty's not a repeat of last year, man.
that,
I really hope not. That's the test.
That's the real test. Will it be as bad as 2025's Dynasty?
Because the Revolution was good last year.
Yep.
And the Dynasty was just a complete ass.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they fixed it this year, and both shows are just good.
I certainly hope so. So with that, man, it has been a pleasure for Johnny.
And that's okay.
And that is going to do it for your AEW Revolution 2026 post-show review. With that being said, man, remember we are live tomorrow, immediately following Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
With Unscripted, man. So we won't be live Tuesday. We'll be live right after Raw to give you guys our thoughts on that. And with that being said, man, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you all tomorrow after Raw with NHP Unscripted.
Peace.